Good evening. Hello. Yes, hello. How is everybody? It's Friday, I believe, etc. So I hope you're all well. Sorry, I'm just making sure I've got everything tickety boo and running like it should be here. You would have thought after all this time I'd be super organised with all this, but apparently not. Is that right? That looks all right, doesn't it? Right. Okay. Yes. Welcome in. Sorry, I'm still doing more stuff in the background. I am so sorry. We're almost there. Right, that'll do. And that'll do. That can go there. Tell you what, while I'm faffing, we can go here. Yes. Lord Archibald has decided to arrive, and here we go. There he is. Lord Archibald, he's flooping us. There he is. He's. I'll put Big Cat on. I'll put Big Cat. There you go. Full Archie cam on. There you go. Lord Archibald, ladies and gentlemen, has decided to just visit briefly. He's doing his thing, as you can see. He comes in, and he just has something to eat, basically, doesn't he? You know. Oh, good Lord! Welcome in all. So I'm all over the place today. I'm all over the place. I think it's because I was on a half day today from work, and that kind of like I thought I was going to have a clean cut off of at a certain time, and then just a few things kind of dribbled into kind of times when I wanted to clock off, and then that put me behind slightly, and then I've tried to catch up and do a few like kind of. I've actually been quite good on the old kind of prep for stuff because like Hallow Stream. I've just realised we're almost at the end of August already, which doesn't leave much time till Hallow Stream comes along, you know? So there's various bits and pieces there that I'm now thinking ahead to. Plus also the Whizzies are going to be here before we know it, so I need to kind of make sure that all the presenters are lined up, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, lots of stream admin went on. So I was actually going to be on a little bit early, but one of the things I was doing for Hallow Stream took a little bit longer than initially planned for to get done. But it's kind of done now. I'm very pleased that it's ready. It's ready and organised. I just need to stick it into the calendar. It's all good. It's all good. But yes, but there you are. I'm just leaving Lord Archibald on for because that's what brings the viewers in. Certainly in the just chatting stream, you know what I mean. People just randomly cook in. Oh, is that a cat? They say, yes, it is. And then I put my face on. They're like, oh, right. Can we go back to the cat? And I say, he's gone. He's wandered off. And they go, oh, that's a shame. Tell me when the cat comes back. Oh, my Lord. Yes, yes. You think he never gets fed the way he goes. Seriously, the way he carries on. He gets, you know what I mean? He gets like the anti-worm treatment and everything. So there should be. He's not eating for more than one. You know what I mean? He's just mad for it. You know? But welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I shall greet you all forthwith. You know. He's just doing it right. Let's go here. We'll go to the annex for a while. Welcome in. Right. Who's here? Let's see. So Jessica, you were lurking well before the doors were unlocked. I see you. Same with Darth and Titan, actually, by the look of it. And there was a right scrum at the doors today. There was an absolute scrum. Look at that. Lord Bogmal was waiting as well. Good God, you're all malingering and loitering while the lounge was being prepared. You know. And I appreciate you for it. I do. Thank you very much for being here. As soon as we start, it means a lot. It really does. So welcome in. However, the official podium places, you know, the ones that actually kind of get translated into medals, pick of the sandwiches, podium placement, and all that goes to. Let's see. So. It was Lord Bogabell with the gold medal. Lord Archibald's gone. So let's go back to the main lounge, shall we? Lord Archibald has disappeared. He'll be back later. But Lord Bogomol, congratulations on your gold. You've got a fair number now. It's not too shabby. Telemarfan with silver. That's all right, isn't it? And Titan coming in, still on the podium places. A bronze for you, my friend. I'm sorry, Darth. Yes, I'm afraid. I'm afraid there was no medal for wee Darth today. You know, I'm so sorry, my wee hen. You know, how you doing though? You're all right. There you go. Those are your winners today in terms of medalists. Congratulations. Thank you for being here. As soon as doors open, it does mean a lot. It really does. I say it again. It does mean a lot. And I do. How you all doing? How you all doing? Yes, Gangster, the medals have all gone. I've just seen your message here. How is everybody? Do let me know how your week has gone. Yes, a silver for you. I'm going to say you were all vying for the gold. CJ, welcome in. I was lurking a little bit. You were playing that Mafia game. You were playing the Mafia game. Looked like you were kind of quite close to end game when I was lurking. Have you found it? I do hope you're well. I do hope you have had a good Friday. I hope Doug is well. Also, of course, you know. Nice to see it. Nice to see it. I've got. Oh, good luck. I've got 2 moderators in chat. That's lovely. Yeah, Doug likes his food as well. God bless him. Yeah. Fridays. Yeah, Fridays. It's been a. I'm not gonna say an odd Friday. It's been slightly. The routine's been slightly different. Maybe that's discombobulated me slightly. Yeah. You have a ginger ninja. Is Kitty a fighter? My friend has 3 ginger cats. They bite. No, he's super placid. Yes. Lord Archibald is incredibly relaxed cat. I think he was very from the get-go when we first got him from the rescue centre. He was super like, oh yes, you know, fetch my bags, you know, off we go, you know, back home there, Mr. Wisdom Quad, you know, chiff, you know, off we go, marvellous. Is this where I'll be sleeping? Yes, okay. But yeah, he's always been super placid, super, you know what I mean, super relaxed and what have you. He's super chill in that regard, and that's you know he's obviously of a certain. He is slightly chunky. I think it's fair to say that he could. We've had this conversation before. He could stand to lose a bit of weight, and I do honestly think he. I honestly feel sometimes that he is finding more than one place to get food. Honestly, sometimes, but I can't say for sure. You know. Maybe I need to post them. You know, maybe I do need to post notes, like you know, down the street and say, "Do not feed this cat." You know, it's a this is Archie. He is very well fed cat. Please do not give him more food, despite whatever he tells you. Please look at him. See how suspiciously rotund he is. He is not a stray. You know what I mean? He is microchipped and everything. So, please bear that in mind. So yeah, he does, but he does like his food, you know. Yes, Gangster, welcome in. Welcome in. You do have to, Gangster. You have to be here so early. If you want a medal, my friend, you've got to be here. Like just, boom, immediately. You know, as soon as the doors creak open, you've got to be bundling through. It's just how it is, you know. Let's see. So tell you, my friend, I had to have a jabby from the doc again today. Hate needles. Oh dear. Yeah, they're not the best thing. I mean, needs must and all that, but yeah, but it's like what do they always say? Oh, you might feel a slight scratch. He says, yes, I know it's good to feel very unpleasant. I know it's a slight scratch, but it's a very unpleasant feeling still, you know. Doc was very stabby. They're just coming in like this. Pop, 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 you know. But needed test done, so I've dealt with it. Yeah, they have to... oh, God, what do they always say? Oh, we've got to find a vein. Got to find a vein. And then they kind of tourniquet you and all this kind of, like, you know, and they start tapping you. And it's like, oh, God. Just get out... Just get on with it, you know, that kind of stuff. It's like, oh. Yeah, Doctor confused Nat with the sheet of bubble wrap. You just pop it. Oh no. Attach it to a collar. Do not feed me. I mean, that. Some people just go, "Oh dear, he's written his own. Oh dear, has somebody written a note? He doesn't need that. He obviously needs feeding." People wouldn't bloody read it. They'd still go, "Oh no, look at him. He's so hungry." It's like, no, he's really not. He's really not that hungry. But I'm glad it's over and done with. Nat, I hope it. I hope there is a suitably distant gap between the need to do another one. You know what I mean? Yeah. Dear. Come to Romania, I make you wife. Is that right, Porsche? CJ, yeah, we finished. Oh, you finished the game. This what a first message. Yeah, thanks, CJ. We have very low tolerance for it here. You know what I mean? I'm not sure. To be honest, I'm not sure if it's along the line of come to. No, I'm not that fussed. I'm not one of those who thinks you can. I honestly don't think you can particularly rehabilitate trolls, and I'm actually more of the opinion is that I'm not sure I particularly want to anyway. You know what I mean? But once you're in drag, maybe. See, I wasn't sure of if it was just like they're gonna make me the wife, or they want it's bad English saying you come to Romania and we'll mate you up and find you a wife, and it's like, well, a lot of assumptions going on there, But it's like off they go. I think we'll let that through. So you finished? Oh, you finished the Mafia game. Very good for the most part. Very well written story. Looks good for the most part. Combat can feel a bit odd at times, especially the knife fights. Without giving away too much, it sometimes felt inconsistent between the end of the game and earlier on, which was a little frustrating, especially as I was close to the end and kind of wanted to get it finished. Yeah. So, well, you got there. You muddled through. You muddled through by the sound of it. But no, I'm glad you managed to complete it and all that. And it sounds like you had a nice time with it and all that. So that's good. So that's good to see, Perseverance wins, yeah. Sometimes that's the way, isn't it? It just needs must and all that, But well done for getting through it. Yeah, I hear it's kind of, again, and a game's quality should not be judged by the length of that game necessarily. Depends how much they're charging to an extent as well. But there's a whole conversation about quotes value for money and all that kind of, about when it comes to gaming and all that. But parking that conversation, I believe it was it was quite, relatively speaking, I think it was quite a tight game in terms of, what was it, something like what somebody say? Is it something like 12, 15 hours or something? And I don't know if there's side quests that would elongate it and what have you, but I believe that the main story is pretty you can, or I don't want to say rattle through, but you can get through it reasonably quickly, I believe, Yeah, a long game doesn't necessarily make a good game. Yeah. There are certain software houses that could stand to learn that lesson, but a lot of them are. You see it in the some kind of AAA games where I feel like there's a lot of kind of like filler that is kind of just grind. It's like go do this thing 50 times to unlock something, collect this thing X times, and the classic fetch quests and all that kind of stuff. Sometimes there is some stuff that does add fun to it. You know what I mean? Like I know some people love in certain games doing the collectibles quests and all that kind of stuff. Where that feels like that's almost like finding secret. If you can find secret areas, and that will unlock a bit of lore or something like that, or an in-joke. So, there's a reward for it feels like there's a genuine reward for doing it. That seems fine. But there are some where, you just see the classic, go to point B to talk to this person who will then tell you to go to C to go fetch this and then go give that go back to A. It's like, Yeah. Oof. I think you saw. I think what was quite bad for that recently. What's that new Hobbit game called? Was it Tales of the Shire? I believe. I believe. I don't know how well it's doing, if you see what I mean, but I believe its reception was somewhat mixed. Certainly from the streamers that I saw play it, they didn't. They did. They kind of bounced off it reasonably quickly, um, because certainly at launch, the takeaway was that it was really thin. In terms of content, and a lot. And I remember watching. I can't remember who it was. I'm not sure if it was Dawn. Was it Dawn Whisperer? Or might have been Bear Boo. One I remember it was one of my somebody was playing it on my follow list, and there were some whimsical elements that were nice enough, but it was definitely along the lines of, right, what's this quest? My cow's gone missing. Can you go find my cow? And then can you go find this person to get some vegetables to do? You know what I mean? It was literal fetch quests, and I was thinking, really. And then the decoration of like, oh, now you can like decorate your own little hobbit hole kind of thing. It all felt terribly. I mean, it was very much. It was kind of like Pound Shop Animal Crossing. You know what I mean? So yes, I don't know if they've kind of tried to address that with a bit more content, but it felt very thin. It felt very thin. But so I mean, if you've been getting enjoyment out of that game, again, this is not a judgment on anybody who enjoys whatever they enjoy, but just kind of like that kind of general impression across the gaming sphere does seem to be that it could have been a stronger start. Where am I? Yeah, shows your hand as an idiot, you'll be dealt with accordingly. Yeah, we have a very a very low tolerance level here, CJ. You've been here long enough to know that. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think you get it. CJ has some plonker coming today and try and plot spell. Oh, you get that with the games, don't you? I mean, I know some people who will. I know when they play, there's certain games like that where you'll get it with something like when Resident Evil 9 comes out, for example, which is bound to have kind of key moments in it. There were people who will do their utmost just because they just have this kind of childish mindset. They will come in with a username that tries to spoil. Their name will be a spoiler name element, or they'll be a first time chatter, and the first thing they'll say is X, Y, Z. So I know some streamers like they turn off all alerts, or certainly all alerts to do with like followage and subscriptions and all that kind of stuff. And they have loads of blocked terms as well, and obviously then they've got their mods on high alert as well. Because the people, it's just like there's just some people who just want to watch the world burn, basically. You know what I mean? But there you are. What about Jessica? I mean, did I say hello, Jessica? I hope I did. How are you doing there, my friend? You all right? You all right there, my dear? How's things down Bristol way? I hope things all good, Where am I? Same with meals. A lot of people review places just based on how big the portion was. Yes, just pile it high. Just give me a big pile of food. I mean, there is a certain comfort in that, actually. You know what I mean? A certain, as long as the food is adequate. Yeah, but it doesn't mean quality. Absolutely. So it's about 16 and a half hours for Mafia, is according to Steam. So pretty tight as a story. Yeah, certainly for yeah, that definitely compared to like other genre titles like that, you could argue they're a bit longer. And I'm not saying that as a kind of a quality thing. It's just a general observation. This one, they've concentrated in just trying to put something decent together without making it longer for the sake of it. Assassin's Creed got really bad for it at one point. Oh, filler stuff. The latest one is a lot better, apparently. Is that right? Oh, so they've kind of done. I mean, even from from the economics of AAA game development, saves a bit. It's just going to save a bit of money if you're not just trying to find like loads of having to add hours of content that doesn't add anything. Because that costs, somebody's got to do that, A team's got to do that, Yeah, I hate the go and collect 5 ingredients filler. Yeah, exactly. Watch Dogs Legion suffered from it too, but that's from the area where Ubisoft's games are often perceived as rather cookie cutter. Yeah, they still get that accusation leveled at them, don't they? I don't really play enough Ubisoft games to. I'm sure I've watched people on Steam, on Twitch, play their games and what have you. But I've never really been a player of their games, so I couldn't. So I don't really have direct experience to comment, but though I do know that it is a common observation with a lot of their games that they kind of sort of like people notice the engine first and the game second, sort of thing, Yes, I need some rare property leaves. Yeah, go get them themselves. Yeah, they're so rare, right? They're so rare, these leaves. I need these leaves, and then go fetch them, and they're like literally 200 meters away. Pretty, in game they're pretty. What I mean? It's like they're just there. They're just. I can see. Can you see them over there? You've just asked for some carrots. Yeah. They're just there. Oh, where will I find these carrots? They're just there, mate. If only somebody could find me some carrots. It's like, you want me to go get you a carrot? Would you? Right. I'll just. I'll literally be 3 minutes. Literally 3 minutes. All right, give me a second. Go boil an egg. By the time I'm back, it'll be soft boiled and ready for you. Seriously, you know what I mean? That's what makes me laugh with them. I've never been a fan of that. Oh dear. The Hobbit game. They didn't even finish the textures on that game. Was it that shonky? I was watching it, but I wasn't. It did feel. The color palette seemed quite muted, but I believe that was a deliberate art style they chose. So I didn't actually look. I didn't really kind of get into the detail of how good it looked or how well rendered it was. Maybe you see what I mean. But yeah, it's mixed reviews. Seems to have vanished from Twitch very quickly. Yeah, that's my. That's usually my rule of thumb. If it disappears, if such like a game like that, which is ostensibly big, Lord of the Rings, if it plummets off like the Twitch view, the Twitch. I mean, how many people are playing it now? Let's have a look. If I just go to Twitch.tv, give me a second. I just look for what's it called again? Tales of the Shire. Tales of the Shire. So if I look at Tales of, how many people play? 299 viewers. And there's 2,500 people following it, which I know it's a reasonably new game, but for what is a tentpole, you know what I mean? For what is meant to be like, 2-3 weeks, for what is meant to be kind of, oh my god, it's a Lord of the Rings IP. You know what I mean? Like a lot of hope that it would be this kind of ongoing big kind of Animal Crossing-y type game and what have you. And what have you got? You've got 299 people watching it at this moment in time. I know it's a bit of a weird. I mean, it's like it'll probably go up when America kind of comes online a bit more on Twitch. You've seen. I mean, people will be working at the moment, but still, that's not a lot. That's not a lot of people. I mean, even right. You want an example? Animal Crossing: New Horizons, which has been out like I don't know since the dawn of time. It's still got 800 people. It's got 3 million followers, and it's still got 800 active people right now. You know what I mean? It's it's kind of night and day, innit? It's mad. Yeah, I mean, but if you flub a launch, it's brutal these days. There's very little recovery time for a lot of these big games. We saw it. What was that name of that live service game? Hello, Lord Archibald. Again, you're back. He's back again. He's got food. But was it Concord? Didn't they can it after like 2 weeks because it just obviously as a live service game, it needed like a critical mass of people. No, yeah, hello. You want Hang on, we're just going to try something here. Lord Archibald. There we go. Are we going to get... No, I've brought you up to... Do you want a state visit, or are you just, like, mooching for more food? I mean, here's the tail. Darling. He's not sure. He's not sure. Are you, I'll go here in case he does decide to stay. Rumpus. How about you come chill out with your friends in the lounge, Lord Archibald? Do you want to hang around with us for a little while? Hmm? Do you have any words for our lounge members, perhaps? Yes? Any words? Yes, there's a brief meow, but he's not sure. Are you chilly? I don't know. He might stay, he might not. I'm not going to call it a full state visit until he actually plonks his bottom down. But he's thinking about it. He's thinking about it now that I've relocated him to the desk. I think he wanted... Did you want uppies? You didn't want to jump, you wanted uppies, did you? Yes. Yes, his lordship will not... Yes, he works... he works at his own pace, Mr... it's Mr. CJ. Yes, he does. There we go. I'll leave you for... Well, let me catch up with chat still. Let me just see. Let me see. What did I miss? But yeah. Tales of the Shire is definitely is struggling for momentum. Let's put it that way. Yeah, exactly. For a Lord of the Rings game, that's pretty bad. Yeah, he did. Yeah. I know that. I know that GIF. I know the person who's just played it. Oh yes. Hello, Lord Archibald. Are you? No, he's going. Are you going down? Julie, hello. Got alert for a bit to sleepily walk my sleepy dogs. No worries. Thank you for being here, friend. Thank you for being here. Have a tail. Have the edge of a floofy tail. There you go. Right. Are we getting any more? Are we going to get state visit or not? I don't think we're going to get state visit. Which one is? Is this the one? Hang on. Where's my? Is it this one? Yeah, there he is. There he is. He's just on the edge. Come here, Lord Archibald. There you go. There he is. There's his floofiness on desk. I don't know whether he's going to hang around or not, but we've got him. We've got him here briefly. I will raise the flag if he does stay. We're not sure. But yeah, the art style, really, people for Tales of the Shire, a lot of people like it was like a visceral thing. People really disliked it, you know, they really disliked it. Tales of the Shire has terrible performance and optimization on the Switch. It looks like a very low graphics setting still runs at 20 FPS. Feels like it was a bit of a rush job then. Feels like maybe there was that, you know what I mean? The more we talk about it and the more I think about it, the more it feels like there was a deadline to meet. You see what I mean? It will ship on this day, which obviously meant compromises will have had to have been made. So you got to feel sorry, like for the dev teams when that kind of stuff happens, because they're the ones who get put under crunch, and they're not allowed to put out potentially their best work. I do mod for a couple of people, and I like the first time chatters. It lets me let me use my ban hammer. Yes, it was just boom. The vibe check, failed on at the first hurdle. If only someone could find me some carrots. Have you tried going to Sainsbury's local? Yeah, it's like it's the learned helplessness that annoys me in those fetch quests. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, if only somebody could find me a potato. And it's like, seriously, you know, this isn't hard. Why is this a thing? You going down? He's gone back down to. He's had enough. He's had enough. He's gone back. So you've got me again. Yeah, look, seriously, look at him. What is he like? He's an absolute gannet. Is what he is. Right, well, have I missed something? Jessica, you're doing good. Good to hear. By the way, it is rate. I haven't really made a thing of this. It is rate my week. It is Friday, so if you wish to rate your week between a score of 1 and 10, and share it with the chat, then you're more than welcome to do so. You don't have to, of course, but if you wish to, then obviously 1 is terrible, 10 is terrific, 10 and 5's like, you know, standard week, an alright week, nothing special. By all means, do so. You know, we will commiserate or celebrate accordingly with you about that. You know, so yeah, that is rate my week. It's Friday. With all due deference to those who have got shift work and all that kind of stuff, or non-standard work patterns, we acknowledge it. But we're just going with the basic the basic Monday to Friday pattern here. Julie's with a 9. Good Lord! I mean, you've had a really productive week, obviously, Julie. So that's good. So I kind of know where you're coming from the updates you've placed into Discord and stuff, you know. That's great. That's good. Really positive. Gangsters had a decent one. Decent. 7. 7's definitely up on the deal, isn't it? That's not too shabby. I do like that. Oh my God! Tree's here again. Hello. Welcome in, friends. Oh, look at that. You're just in time to see Lord Archibald. Lord Archibald is here to greet you as well, people. Thank you so much for that raid. What are you up to today, my animation friend? Have we got a shout out going on here? Have we got a shout out? Have I missed a shout out? Have we done a shout out? Have we done a shout out? There it is. Just chatting. What are you up to today? Hey, Darth Killer, thank you so much. Thank you, friends, for coming in. I appreciate you. Who's coming with the raise? So just bringing a few people again. God bless you too. We're going to do a Madhouse listening today, but we're going to do it slightly differently. Hope Design Pro. Love that name, actually. Welcome in. Tree Raid it is indeed. Welcome in. This is Lord Archibald. As we always say, don't follow for me, follow for the cat. You know what I mean? My nonsense you can take or leave, but if you don't follow, you're missing the opportunity of getting to see this absolute unit every time I'm live. So there we go. This is Lord Archibald III, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, Hope Design Pro. I love it. I love it when somebody leans into the bit. I always do it as a little comedy moment, and I pause, hoping that somebody will get the timing perfect, and you did it so much so. One of my mods, can you give 1,000 pocket money to Hope Design Pro for having an excellent sense of comedic timing, please? Welcome in, Hope. Welcome in. 1,000 pocket money for that person in chat right now, please. Thank you very much. Oh my Lord. Oh God. And oh dear. There's a shavar. I'll do that manually because it's broken. I'll tell you what pocket money is in a minute, by the way.
Well, hello, their general wisdom.
Thank you very much. I've 58 months in total now, mate. Thank you so much. That's amazing. I appreciate you so much for that. Welcome in, my friend from Switzerland, land. I hope all is well in the land of cheese and clocks and mountains and neutrality. So welcome in. How are you doing, friend? Welcome back to Ad Reviewing. This is a good opportunity for the followers, the new followers as well. You have access to the GIF list. You have, as a follower, you get like those commands. If you're a subscriber, you get a whole bunch of extra ones, all that kind of stuff. And yes, Eurovision just as was in Basel, wasn't it? Oh my God. Gonna eat dinner now. See you later. No worries, Hope. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you for joining us here in the lounge. Hope to say hello properly another time. But thank you for being here, mate. Thank you for coming across the raid. Tree, I should also say thank you once again for the raid. If you need to raid and run, friend, post-stream stuff, then that's absolutely fine as well. I fully understand. Shav, thank you once again, mate. Thank you once again for the sub, anti-reviewing, all that good stuff. But of course, you get one of these. You get one of these. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Here we go. Boom! Thank you very much, Shav. There's your fist bump. It's good to see you. But yes, those who did come through, yes, this is the lounge. Let's press some buttons. This is the lounge. This is the lounge. There you go. When you do follow, you get a comfy chair here in the lounge with a well-stocked bar. And you've just seen Lord Archibald. He's in charge. Delight to have you here. Yeah, we're cool. I see you. Yes, how are you doing there, my friend? Welcome to Friday. Whenever you call them GIFs, I laugh out loud. So it's a GIF in my world. It's a GIF in... I know some people go, oh, it's a GIF. I'm pretty certain the creator of the GIF said it's a soft G. Woku, our king of the karaoke microphone, indeed. He is indeed. Welcome in, mate. How are you doing? It is Rate My Week Friday. If you wish to rate your week between 1 and 10, then please, by all means, do so. We will be happy to commiserate or celebrate with you accordingly. It's a graphical interface format, G for graphic. Well, the literal creator of GIFs said that they're pronounced like shof. So what can I tell you? Oh dear, you know what? Life's too short to care that much about it, I got to tell you. But yes, the GIF list, or the GIF list, however you want to call it, is available. Right, who else is here? Where was it? Jessica Scoffalot sends her love. Don't know what I'm having for tea at the moment, but it might end up being just pudding for tea. Hey, they did tea of champions. I like the idea of that. What's for tea? Cake. Fantastic idea. Ah, dear. But where am I? But yes, Lord Archibald has been gone. Julie, enjoy your lurk. I'm glad you've had a good. You've got a high rating on the week. Gangster 7 out of 10, not too shabby. 7.5 for CJ. Of course, it was your birthday.
Lizard.
Week has been for the love of God. Shav's custom sound, ladies and gentlemen. The mild terror in the eyes. That's my general state of existence, Darth. That's nothing to do with the lounge. That's just being here on this planet. Loud. What fresh hell awaits, you know? No more jump scares. I want that back. No, you're not having it back loud. Seriously, it would be the death of me, Shav. Oh dear, oh dear. Yes, of course, you had a great birthday. Yes, of course. Happy birthday once again, CJ. I know it was earlier, it was obviously, top end of the week, Pretty chill. But I felt a bit drained throughout for sure. Yeah, it happens, you know what I mean? It's all cyclical, all that kind of stuff. What is it? Biorhythms and all that kind of stuff. It does seem to have an effect, you know what I mean? People have mentioned that kind of stuff. But yeah. Did you get some nice presents at CJ? Sorry, I was meaning to ask, and maybe you've already mentioned this, but did you get some good presents? I hope so, friend. I hope so. Is that lizard a meme? The lizard meme is really taking off the last couple of weeks on here, it seems. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with lizards. Oh, dear. Tree, thank you again for that raid. I appreciate you. Julie, you might be on lurk, but I will read this out for the sake of completeness, and just in case you might still be here. Lying on the thin mattress on the floor starting today. Good Lord. Seriously, you are going ham on this move, friend. You know what I mean? You are not doing it by halves. You know what I mean? Just, yes, I shall go. I see. I'm doing Julie's German Julie doesn't sound like this, but I'm just doing my generic German accent. So, Julie, you know I love you. I'm sorry, but I'm doing a bit now. So, yes, so my name is Julie Bonner. I'm from Germany. I'm very German. I have the two huns, you know. Well, no, today I think I shall move to Ireland. Yes, so I go to Ireland. What shall we do? So I look at this. I shall create a list. I create a list. Sell everything. Yes, that's good. I can do that. You know, dear fellow Germans, I have things for sale. Come by. Sounds. What do you mean? Sounds Danish. Oh dear, you wound me, Julie. You wound me. I will go all the way with the yes. I've got the proper German, you know. I do like that eagle. I do like that eagle. Thank you for the tangy bits. Maybe he's doing an Alsace accent. What? Harder on the vocalizations into more monotone. Oh god, I'm not. Oh dear. Yes, I have a whole Trello board here, Wisdom. I think you'll find I have it all in to do, in progress, in review, and the done column. And I have been moving things at a most satisfactory manner. Oh dear. Why has Julie just unfollowed me? That's a bit harsh. Right. Right. Oh yeah, you've been rattling through that list. I'm very impressed. Seriously, I'm genuinely impressed. I think it's just like it's amazing. Yeah, no, she's gone. She's gone. No, sir, no, come back. Shall I do French instead? No, Julie, no. Oh, je suis très désolé, ma chérie. Oh, ma cœur, c'est blessé. Oh dear. Well, I'm catching up. I'm catching up slowly. We're going to do a house listing special in a minute. I hope you're all very excited. Julie, it is surprisingly acceptable. I'll take that. I'll take that. Oh god. Right. Yeah, Darth. Have I asked how are you doing, Darth? How was your first week back with the wee bairns? I believe. Was it this week you were back with the wee Scottish kiddywinks? You know. Is that all right? If it was, apologies if I've got that wrong. You know, I remember. I think I vaguely remember that's happening now. You know, how's everything? Yeah, how's everything's sleepy? Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine, mate. Oh my gosh. Good. Of course, always good to see. But yes, Hope, welcome welcome once again. I hope you're enjoying your tea. If that's where you've gone, enjoy your dinner. Yes, welcome in. Delighted to see you, my friend. It's been a bit of a 3 week for me, but can I only pick things up to make that way hard for next week? I'm sorry to hear. Seriously, I'm sorry to hear that it's a 3, friend. You know what I mean? You know, if it's a bit of a bit of a blur week, you know, then we are here to commiserate and G you up for next week. You know what I mean? So we'll get you up to at least a 5 next week. 5 is solid. I always say this. 5 is like, you know what? I'm not down on the week. I'm not particularly up on the week, but I've had a week and it's been uneventful. You know what I mean? 5 is good. Well, let's say, so here's to a 5 and upwards next week, friend. Okay. But as I say, I do know that we are always sincerely delighted to see you in the lounge when you do make an appearance, friend, as well. Right. So you're hunting videography, social media, and video editing gigs. Nice. I'm getting desperate, oh mate. Oh dear, the economy and whatnot and all that, you know. And I'm not going to talk about AI either. But best of luck with it, mate. Best of luck with it. Okay. The last of which was also GIF in the UK. Yeah, it used to be Wash It Up Liquid, didn't it? Until they changed it to the internet. What, they globalized it, didn't they, CJ? Now it's SIF, I believe. That soap, you know. Somebody's going to have to explain the lizard meme to me. That one, I usually feel that I'm reasonably au fait with the meme zeitgeist, as it were. I'm not too bad, but the lizard one, just I've not seen it anywhere. Not seen it anywhere. So if anybody wants to explain it, that'd be awesome. That's Squid Games. I get that one. I get that one. That's Squid Game. That one. I understand. I understand that one. And that's going to be there for that because I haven't updated the parameters, so that's going to be there for another 20 seconds at least. So I'm just going to ignore it for a minute. I promise I'll use it to generate clips. God bless you. Clips are active, by the way. Clips are active. Exclamation mark clip if you want the basic version. There are other means that you can use to do it. Clip bounties are active if you do a clip. Things happen. You get pocket money. If it gets cross-posted to social media, you get more pocket money. And if you win clip of the month at the end of the month, you get stream loot chests for free. And you're also in the running for clip of the year. And clip of the year wins a Wizzy. Yes, very exciting. So yes, there's all that going on. And that gets you loads of prizes as well. And a lovely little certificate you can print out at home. How exciting, yeah? Somebody said it's from the end of the Elio film. Was that a Pixar film? God, it passed me by. It didn't. That one didn't hit my radar at all. If it did. So it might have been a Pixar one, right? You had some. Right, CJ, you got some games gifted on Steam. That's nice. Joy bought a thermostyle mug I can use in the winter for my hot drinks. Keep my tea nice and warm for hours. That's lovely. What a nice, thoughtful gift that is. That's really nice. That's really nice. Just tangentially, it's Casper's birthday in a fortnight, isn't it? I think I mentioned in Discord about that. It's like, oh my god, Casper's having a birthday soon. I must remember. I must remember that's happening. If you're not already following Casper, by the way, can we do a shout out for Casper if you've got it to hand, CJ? Just because you know the spelling, I think, because there's an underscore in there, and I can be damned if I know where the underscore goes. Does it go at the end? Goes at the end. There you go. Yeah, there's Casper, wonderful streamer. Do check her out. I think she's like 100. She's 100%ed Hollow Knight and everything. It's quite impressive. But that's more French than German. Take it from the German speaker. Oh dear. Whatever. I'm just checking I've not missed anything. But yeah, you've been super productive, Julie. It's just really, really, really good. I remain excited for you. Okay, there's an emote. Jesus Christ. Oh dear. When you come to Switzerland, just don't pull this in the German or French areas. They will stare at you with disapproving intent. As if I'm not constantly judged already. Shav, well, add it to the pile. Doesn't matter. Lord Bogomol, rate my week would be a 2, ended on a 3. Pup is responding well to Mebs. Yeah, I know what you posted about it being a bit of a tough one, mate, and I'm sorry to hear it, so yeah, you've had a crap one. So can we have all, especially, so let's see, so Worku and Lord Bogomol have had kind of, shall we say, less than stellar weeks. I'm not asking them to share any further details other than the fact that they've had pretty crappy weeks. So can we have a bit of love in chat for them, please? Just to let them know that they're seen, they're acknowledged, and we care. We really do. Sincerely, I know. I think it's a safe bet with the people who live in this lounge is that we care about each other quite a lot, and we see you both, and I do hope you both get a better week next week. Okay. But yeah, I'm glad to hear Doggo is responding well to the meds though as well, mate. And it is, of course, just fundamentally just great to see you as well. It's lovely to see you, Lord Bogomol. You know what? We haven't done for you, Lord Bogomol. You know what we do when you come in now? We do this. Because she's from America, everybody. Lord Bogomol, she's from America, so we do this. It's a bit on the nose, as it were, but at the same time, it's literally true, and it's a good tune. Across the nation. Love that. Right. It's just that, and it gives me an excuse to press that button as well, which I like. And let's see. Let's see. We were through. You're in Glasgow for the wrestling on Wednesday. So that's making me even sleepier. Oh, so you had a bit of a busy so back to school, as it were, and a full-on wrestling week. How was the wrestling then, Darth? Was it good? I'm assuming it was, but let us know. Alsace is apparently French spoken with a German accent, according to a French friend. Really? That's interesting. I'm not even going to begin to try to do that. No chance. Want me to send you the pump gun song? It's a German classic. You can DM me, Shav. I'm not going to put it up now because I want to get to house listings. But send it to me. I'll have a look at it and then we'll look to share it. And Shav, I've just realised that you've just apologies. Can we give some love to Shav as well? They've had a bit of a rubbish week as well. Apologies. I've only just caught up with chat, so we've got another 3 out of 10. We've got a bit of a weird week going on for a lot of people in chat, so we have some love for Shav as well, please. It sounds like we've had a bit of a rubbish one. Shav, I can see that you're tootling off as well, mate. If you check the VOD though, again, we see you and acknowledge you as well, mate. I hope you have a better week next week as well. Interestingly enough, it seems like the AI bubble is about to burst, according to a lot of reports. Well, it's I think it's one of those where it costs so much money to run AI, like and the ground. There's lots of things coming where it is now law of diminishing returns. They can big up the models as much as they want, but ultimately, it's garbage in, garbage out, and this is the problem. A lot of it's data comes from the internet. What do you think's going to happen? But yeah, it's the cost of it, and people are just finding the best description I've seen of it. Okay, personal opinions and all that kind of stuff. These are not the views of the company for which I work. These are my personal opinions, and therefore this is me speaking, me alone. However, one of the best things I've seen is that AI is a race to mediocrity. Okay, so it basically makes the unskilled mediocre, and it makes the skilled lazy. Yeah, and I probably would have, and that's that. I mean, it's a reasonably best case scenario, you know what I mean, because it's just outright harmful as well. But yeah, I always thought that was a really apt description of it. It just creates, AI slop. It just begets mediocre content. It really does. Yeah, and exactly. Exactly. The whole environmental stuff. It's just like, you can talk all you want about being environmentally friendly, and then you're burning it to ground with this. Like, how many data centers do we need to make this thing work? It's like, no. Oh dear. Yeah, it is. But yeah, it is mad. The way it's being used. It's telling me that Karen Party. I was going to say, it was saying
Let
you were
me
doing
tell you
something.
about AI.
Okay. I work in tech, and obviously it dominates everything that we're doing, And there are, if you keep it on guardrails in a certain way, if you can use it surgically, it can help a bit. But at what cost? Basically, is my general feeling. And you've got to kind of have the expertise to know when it's wrong, and that's the key. Because if you don't have the expertise to know that it's giving you it's doing stuff that's wrong, and there's nobody there to guardrail it, you can get all sorts of crap out of it. Right. What title do you get if you win a Wizzy? A lovely little Whizzler. It is literally. It says I do need to create an actual trophy one time. Work you an actual prop one day. If I ever get, here's the deal. If we ever get partner, and I've said the only reason I want partner is so I can get the better coffee in the partner lounge at TwitchCons. Okay, that's it. Seriously, I just want to have a nice sit down. Okay. So I want a better choice of seating and a slightly better coffee. My ambitions are modest. But yeah, path to partner, all right? Yeah, that's what it is. But if we ever kind of got like to the point where we had partner numbers, what's that? 75 and above, right? Yeah. I might get motivated enough to actually do an IRL Whizzes with actual people invited and actual trophies, you know what I mean? But that's that's a pipe dream, but it would be quite funny to do. Because I've seen the streamer award. Have you ever watched like the streamer awards that some of the big streamers put on? There was one that I was watching a few months back. On one hand, it was great because they had somebody that I I follow who's kind of like what did they call them? Like rising star, and by rising star, it was still people like who were partners, but let's put in quotes small partners, yeah. And somebody I know and have followed and what have you, they actually won that rising star thing, so that was nice, you know. But a lot of the rest of it was like, what am I watching, you know? Anyway, anyway, oh dear. We need to get Casper to partner so she can lose the underscore. There you go. There's another motivation for partner. I love it. We don't mention that game. It will make her play it again upon hearing the sodding title. Oh, she's got Worku Silk songs coming out in a fortnight. I think we know what's going to dominate Casper's thinking in a fortnight. And with good cause. I think anybody who kind of... There's two things. Both from those who play it who are incredibly hyped. And I think it's the original Hollow Knight was a very watchable game as a viewer as well. So again, that is a game that is just going to stick, as it were. That is going to be on Twitch forevermore. You know what I mean? You're just going to see people playing it on and off for years now, you know, because it is so good. And I've got high hopes that Silksong will be just as good, you know. So yeah, but she'll be all over that. God bless her. Do follow. If you're not following Casper, you should be, by the way. Please be following. Oh my lord. Wrestling was good. Scottish crowds are very entertaining. Had fun in a very mixed knowledge group explaining things to the guy who's not watched for 30 years. Nice. I'm glad you had a nice time. I guess I'm glad it was fun, friend, you know. It's telling how many people actually choose to disable, remove things like Copilot from Windows. Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, it's ubiquitous, but the thing is that they're making it so it's very hard to kind of avoid. So you just have to kind of ignore that the damn thing's there. You know what I mean? But it's so much of it is looking for a problem to solve that doesn't exist as well. You know what I mean? It's just like, no, don't need you for that. You're all right. I honestly think that's why it's been so popular in creative fields. It makes artwork, music, and voiceover essentially totally able to be created with no time used up to learn any of those skills, which is why a lot of the general public have lacked that form of AI up. Yeah, oh yeah, even just a lot of people are just like, yeah, it's something to consume and it's good enough. You know what I mean? It's a race to mediocrity. You know what I mean? It's good enough. And for depressing the large number of people, good enough is good enough. Which, you know, and it's just like, oh, really? It's a philosophy there. I don't like AI when people start using it for all their thinking. Yeah, they've already done some early studies, and they're showing it makes experts lazy. And in more general terms, it can make people's critical thinking starts to atrophy. They looked at people who were kind of distressingly online using AI all the time. And they were finding their ability to kind of then do the thinking themselves. They found, you know what I mean? They were finding, because they get into the habit of just like throwing it at them, you know, the bloody magic 8-ball machine to tell them, like, give them an answer. It was leading to an atrophy in the ability to kind of think and do that work themselves. It's crazy. But the philosophy, the welcoming, how are things in Finland? Can we have a shout out for Feather, please? They're a lovely streamer, fantastic vibe. So we very much admire everything that they do. Better not tell you now, and that's how it shall remain, CJ. I've known some streamers who've done those before. From what I remember, it cost them around 3 to 6k to start out the evening, including DJ room, half the entertainment. Yeah, it's a big streamer thing. Yeah, you've got to have the monies to do like a proper event. You know what I mean? Virtual, I can manage. You know. Yeah, AI psychosis. Oh my god, the stories on Reddit, Jessica. Yeah. Oh my lord. I'm studying programming, and I don't like how much my teachers actually recommend using AI with the studies. Yeah, exactly, because you don't know if you're being spun bad. You don't know if the code that it's spun up is bad or not. You know, if you don't understand what it's giving you. I mean, they call it. I hate that they call it vibe coding, as if it's cool. You know what I mean? And and again, it's like if you're an expert and it can shortcut a couple of things, that's fine. But you still got to put the effort into them, make sure that. Do I like what it's done? And is this actually saving me time compared to doing it from scratch? You know, there's a lot of garbage. lot of garbage out there. Doing well. Cleaned my room today. Nice. I like the fact that people have been super productive and all that and all good with their time, you know. I think it's the perfect tool to help chemists, surgeons, engineers, etc. and isn't remotely being used for that. That's, I mean, Worker, you probably know this. That's machine learning, yeah, which is another branch. It's just kind of a different branch of, you know, what they. I mean, LLMs, you know, large language models and stuff. They're not AI. They're just autocorrect on steroids, yeah. So the mathematical model that, you know, that just works out what's the most likely word or letter to put next. Machine learning is proper stuff like pattern recognition, looking for like, you know, anomalies, all that kind of stuff. You know, proper deep learning ML stuff is a genuine and serious branch of artificial intelligence and what have you. But it's all been co-opted by this slop, unfortunately. You know. Read some of these models that have initiated self-preservation protocols. It's honestly terrifying reading. Again, but they're not sent. They're really, again, you know, the ML. So the LLM stuff is there's no self-awareness there. It's literally the way the model works. It literally cannot do anything except just basically predict the next most likely word to put. You know what I mean? There's no memory there. There's no sense of self. It's just literally math saying. You know, like if you get your phone out and you just say, "Give me a sentence," start with a word and then keep pressing the middle button to give you a sentence. And you know how it's normally it will give you something slightly amusing, but it will usually give you a grammatically understandable sentence. That, in its tiniest and most basic form, is what LLMs do. Really, ultimately, you see what I mean? They're based on a prompt, you know, to say, well, you know. So the prompt gets broken down and it spits out stuff based on that, but it's all maths. It's all math. No, there's no understanding there at all, and that's the dangerous thing about it. And no machine can turn the power off. You know what I mean? Right, we're gonna do a thing. I think I've got time for it. Yeah, let's do this. Would you like to be test subjects?
Watch him roll. Watch him go. He'd be rolling down the street. He'd be rolling to the beat.
Is that thing gonna? Is that gonna be there for a while now? Okay. Oh dear. Right, I was doing some Halloween planning. That's not the window I wanted. I wanted a different window. Oh my god. Don't worry, this is going to be exciting. Is everything a little quiet? Let me know. I've just bumped up I need to look at the mix because I think I've got I think I've got two inputs going into the. Yeah, I need to have a look at that. I think my mix is not where. There's something going on with the mix that isn't right. I need to look into it. I've just bumped it up a bit. Hopefully that will help. There's something strange going on with it. There's something strange going on. I need to have a closer look at what's going on with my my mixer here. I think it's doing something weird. What's it doing? Let's say advanced audio properties. Let me have a do. What are you doing here? Okay. What is that, dude? I don't know if that's right, actually. Okay. I need to have a close look at that. At least like every source needs whacking up by at least 5 out of 10. Yeah. I've just bumped up what I think on the Hello! See, that was louder, wasn't it? That was louder. Thank you, by the way. Thank you for yeah, thank you for using using your bits for tests. I appreciate you. Yeah, I bumped up the mix, but I think I need to kind of split the feed so that I can control the mix in a bit more of a granular fashion. But there we are. Yeah, I need to play with it. But yes, there we go. I bumped it up in the interim. Right, so we're going to do a thing. So let me see. So for those of you who are in the Discord, there's a thread going on at the moment. under so basically around Madhouse listings. Under Madhouse listings, we're just running with a bit of a thread at the moment, which is around how to describe this. Let's bring this up. Kind of like for all our Madhouse listings, we were saying we could do bingo with all the things we typically see. You see, and I was having to think about this, and I says, well, let's make that happen. So that's what we're going to do. So if I'm just going to do a thing, I think we'll do it as a 4x4 grid. What I'm about to do. It's 4x4. And we're going to have a go. Oh, what gadget did you get? What gadget did you get, Jessica? Let's change that background colour. I don't like it. There, that's nice. Okay, that's all that. Sorry, this shouldn't take too long to do. I'm going to do this like that. Why do I turn that off? Sorry, Sorry, I'm doing a few things on the fly here. Don't worry about me. Actually, I'm gonna. Why is that? No, that's not right. Don't worry about this. Ignore me. Don't ignore me because I'm live. But at the same time, I'm just trying to work out. Right, that's what I wanted to do. I need to turn that off. Right. Okay, don't worry. We're almost there. We're almost there. You got a peeler, just one that spins and peels and not cores and slices. Oh, one of those spiralizers. Yes, they're great. They're incredibly satisfying as well. Right, we're going to do this as a 4x4. I think. Let's just do that. Why are you doing? No, why are you doing that? That's rubbish. So I want that off. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this to work properly and it's not. What is it? Why are you doing that? That's annoying. I'll tell you what. Right, sorry, this is taking me... Talk amongst yourselves. This is taking me a lot longer than... I thought this was going to be super quick. And of course, as ever, there's always some faffage going on. So let me just do this, do that, do this. Oh yeah, YouTube's live, by the way. If you want to add your viewing figures to that, that's where I want to go. I want to go here. I want to grab that. I don't want to do that. I want to log out and log in. Right, so I'm just doing a thing here. Right, now if I go here, create. Right, that's good. So that's done that. Right, change the background. So it's like we're almost there now. Let's make that slightly. Yeah, that's good. And then I paste in a list of words, which is here. Control C them. You'll see what's happening in a minute. Don't worry. This is going to be vaguely distracting for you all once it's finished. Madhouse listings. Madhouse. We're going to do this as a test. Let's just generate. Right. I think that's worked. I think that has worked. Right. So here we go. Go get yourself a bingo card, everybody. Go get yourself a bingo card. You're going to have to click that link in its entirety. Hang on, that's done it. And that's... yeah. So you're going to have to... I mean, you're going to need to copy the stuff after the hash key as well, everybody. I remember. Yeah. And you have a go, and you should hopefully then be able to sort out some cards. So far, I can see I've got. I should have got it to prompt for the names, but I can see that I've got 2 people in so far. So if you're interested in generating a card, I think you can generate a card at any time. You can generate a card at any time. But there you go. You will see you have a 4x4 bingo card. A 4x4 bingo card. You will be able to manually knock things off and on as you go. Basically, yeah. You'll be able to knock things off manually as you go. Actually, I'm going to put it over here for when I need to look at it. There we are. Fantastic. So that's all good. And what we're going to do with that all done is we're going to bring up a Madhouse listing. This is based so out of the Madhouse listings, we have so far an astonishing 76 things that can be on your card. I am after more. I would like to get like even more so that we have so much more variety in terms of what you could get on your card. But yeah, if you see something, mark it off. That will be amazing. And then obviously we will we'll do something in terms of bingo. Right, let me just yeah, I'm going to do this one. That's right. So I now need to faff with the house listed. So if I swap that around, do this to this right here. Here we go. Are we playing a new card per stream? Yeah. I'll regenerate. Each time. This is just this is a test. This is the test. So your feedback is important. Basically, your feedback is important, everybody. So yeah, please do click if you want to have a go. That will generate this. Click copy and paste the entirety of that text into your web browser. It will give you the ability to generate a card. I didn't get it. I should have got it to prompt for a name. Well, that's on me. And what you will be able to do, of course, is mark off as you go anything that you spot. Yeah. So what I'm going to say, well, the way we'll do it, since it's 4x4 as well, if you get a line, so 4 across, 4 down, 4 diagonally, shout out. I will then check. I will check your card because I can. I've got the admin view here, right? So I can see everybody who's in. You can have. I can have a look at this. Okay, so I can have a look at them. Okay, right, so I can click them and all that. That's quite good. So yeah, and then if I will validate, if you win with a line, you will get some pocket money. If I'm not saying there's no guarantee that any of these house listings will generate a win, because obviously it's whatever the house listing is. So we'll just do it by a line. If you get a line, right? If you're the first to get a line, let me know. Shout bingo, shout bingo or whatever in chat, and I will check. And if it's verified, I'll give you some pocket money. If by some chance, I'm not saying it's going to be possible, but if you get a full house, i.e. all 16, I'll give you some more pocket money. How's that? Do I have rice pudding or angel delight with peach slices? Personally, I'm not a fan of peach, but that's me. Rice pudding would be quite nice. Yeah. Right. So basically, though, with this now in place, how do you know which card is whose? Well, it's my own fault. I will have to ask with you guys. Because I could have asked for names and I didn't because I'm an idiot. Well, that's a learning for me for next time. But I'll just double check and say whose card is this, basically, because you'll say it's me. I'm bingoing, and I will double check, and we'll go from there. Thank you for clarifications for my ideas on bingo squares. A lot of it was just to try and make sure that they would all fit as well, Lord Buckenwell. You've been an absolute superstar, by the way, with your suggestions. I appreciate you for that, and you've really gone for it. Let me just double check. I have got everything going on this one. I do. Right. So this is the test house listing with bingo active, everybody. With bingo active, you can join at any time. Like I say, you can join at any time, but obviously you'd be running to catch up, as it were. But here we go, everybody. I'm going to take you across. Gonna have to go shopping tomorrow. That's I think I always need to do some sort of top up shop. You know what I mean? Right. Oh, I'm not a co-streamer anymore. I need to turn that off because that's finished. Let's turn that off. Right, there we go. That's off. Right. That co-streaming thing is finished. I think there's another event on the 24th, but I'll have a look at that one as to whether I can do it or not. Right, so this one is $15 million, ladies and gentlemen. So it's one of the slightly more expensive ones. One of the slightly more expensive ones. Who knows? And this is the Great Outdoors Ranch. It's in Oregon. Powell Butte, ladies and gentlemen, for $15 million. Yes, this can be yours if you have the money to hand. You know, if you got the money, you can have it. Pixie, hello, Pixie. Do you want to play a bit of bingo? Pixie, how you doing, friend? Welcome in. Welcome in. I don't know if you've been like lurking and whatnot, but if you've just got here, you have a. I was going to say, if you've got a card, awesome, fantastic. This is, again, unfortunately, I didn't capture everybody's names because I'm an idiot. But next time we will go. Right. Here we go then. So basically, yes, keep an eye on anybody who's playing bingo. Did you say but as a? Is it boot? Is it meant to be Powell boot or is it meant to be bus? I don't know. Pixie, how you doing, friend? I hope you're well. How's things in is it what Butte? Powell Butte? I prefer Butt. It's much better as a butt, isn't it? You know what I mean? Oh dear. How's your bit of America? How are you doing, my my Canadian expat friend? I hope you're well. Even if I had 15 mil, I wouldn't use it on one house. Oh well, you see, you haven't seen the inside yet, Fluff. You might be convinced otherwise. I had a nice swim today. Glad to hear it. Right, here we go. I'm going to take you through. So let's have a look. So this, yes, you're in Oregon. Make of that what you will. So here you are. This is Oregon. The Great Outdoors Ranch. You get a lot of property for your money. If you see what I mean. It's quite a lot of house here. You know what I mean? That backdrop, yeah. So it's got, it's a nice setting, I would suggest. So there you go. Nice drone shot here, I would suggest. There you go. There's obviously some sort of paddock or something going on here. Very nice indeed. Like, remember, if you are doing the bingo, shout out if you get a line, or a full house, and I will double check. Let's go. So here we go. Right. So we start off with, there's a statue of a cow, or a bull, or a bison, or an oxen. I don't know what. There's some sort of thing here. There's a calf as well. There's a little one as well. There you go. So this is us approaching the entranceway. Everybody, this is us like entering in here. Doesn't look terrible. Does that meet the requirements for a pet shrine? I think a pet shrine, it has to be more pictures of a beloved pet. Is the way I'd go with that, Pixie. I'm going to call it. I think that's less of a pet shrine and just more of a statue. But yeah, a pet shrine for me is more of like, yeah, oh look, here's a picture of here's a picture of Pookie, or something like that. Or in extreme cases, here's the taxidermy stuffed version of Pookie. That would count as a pet shrine as well, even if it was terrifying. In we go, boom. Okay. Oh, they have curtains. That's nice. The telly is way too small for the room. Oh, by the way, anybody who's got Discord open at the moment, if you see any new ideas as we go, add them to the Discord list in that thread, so that I can add them to the bingo card. A new one that I know we haven't captured yet is a TV too small for the room. Yeah, TV too small for the room. I had to Google what ostentatious means for my bingo sheet. So you've learned so much today, Fluff. You see, there you go. Educational. So yeah. I mean, it's not terrible. It's not my style. And it's a very open plan, but yeah, the walls are very blank. Lots of spotlights going on and stuff like that. I don't know. Yeah, it's very vanilla. It's very vanilla. It's very vanilla. Very vanilla indeed. I think that's a fair comment. Yeah. All right. There's that. Yes. Fine. Let's go onwards. Okay. Blimey. Okay. Very rustic. But with some high-end equipment thrown in. So they've got a nice little hob here. That's a big cooker. I like that. That's a massive cooker. I like that. I don't know if is that what's here? What is that? Is that another oven? Blimey. They can cook some big. This place cooks big things. I get the feeling is that they hunt and shoot like cattle and deer, and then they chop the heads off or whatever and the feet off, and then shove it in one of these ovens. Stuffed bird on the ledge, but not an animal head on the wall. So close. Yes, it has to be an actual stuffed an actual animal on the wall. Yes, close. So many different colours of woods. Yeah, it's not horribly clashing, but I know what you mean. It is a bit odd, isn't it? Does that count as a bumpy wall? No. That's a stone. You can. I think we need. If gangster, if you're near the Discord, could you add false stone? Like an artificial stone wall as a new one though, because I think that's what that is. I mean, it actually might be real stone, to be fair. Bumpy is where it's all at angles. Stupid angles. Yeah, faux stone. Julie, bonsoir. Tu as retourné. Comment ça va? Les chiens aussi bon? How you doing? We're doing bingo. Julie, have you picked up on the fact we're doing bingo? Do you want to have a go? Do you want to join Madhouse Listings bingo? If you do, I can send you a link if you're not already on top of it, friend. Even the books look fake. That might just be my small phone. I think they're real, but it's a bit random in a kitchen, I'll watch for that. That's all right. Oh, if you're on your phone as well, Julie, that's all right. Yeah. What does the low height indoor fencing in the bingo mean? It means there are certain properties, Fluff, where there's like a mezzanine, if you will. Like a higher floor where there's like a railing, so you can look down on the lower floors. There are certain house designs where that fencing or railing is way too low and it's terrifying. You feel that you could just go over the edge. You know what I mean? Really dodgy. Top row second from left is the joy of cooking, so they are probably all cookbooks. Yeah, that's fair enough. They're all you know what I mean? If this is actually this actually strikes me as a kitchen they might actually use. I don't think it's just for show. I do wonder if they might actually cook, which is a change. Okay. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Yes, it's very outdoorsy. This very outdoorsy. This. Oof. Okay, what's going on here? More wood. Oh God! Extreme taxidermy alert! There's a stuffed skunk on the kitchen counter. I do love a good pot faucet on the. Yeah, Pixie. Seriously, anything like that? Because I'm stuck here. I don't really want to tab out. If anybody is in Discord in that thread, as we go, if you see new ones we should add them as we go. Absolutely fine, and I will add them to the master bingo list. But it's a good shout. Yeah, random little taps. But the stuffed skunk something else. See, this is another house I'd love to get unfurnished. Fair. You just get rid of it all and start again. Yeah. That kitchen looks like a shop in Hogwarts. Why are the bar stools so long? That's a very good point, aren't they? They're like. It's basically if you've got like two really, really good friends, Fluff, right? Really good friends. One of them is at the front of the stool, leaning on the bar, and then your really good friend is behind you, like almost like a pillion passenger on a bicycle, on a motorbike, and they're hugging you from behind. And then while you're eating your toast, say, because it's breakfast bar, you're having your toast, you occasionally take a slice of toast and you feed it over your shoulder to them. Yeah, it's kind of, I prefer to call them love stools, Fluff. I think that's what's going on there. They're love stools, Where's the thread? Oh my gosh. I like that. Doggy style stools. Yeah, pillion stools. It's all right, gangster. I'll let it fly. I'll let it through. It is fine. Can somebody give Pixie the location of the Discord thread as well, if you'd be so kind, guys? Oh, you found it, Pixie. Awesome. All right, great. All right. I mean, it's got a lot of yeah. There's a lot of stuffed birds going on. Like there's a pheasant here. Something else here. You know what I mean? And the skunk one bothers me the most. I don't particularly want... If I'm eating, right, and this is the kitchen area, so it's kind of like obviously food associated, I don't particularly want to see a taxidermied skunk, I didn't know, so I shoved it in the main lounge chat. That's all right. We could reload. We could add them to the main thread. All right. I mean, it's not terrible. I don't particularly care for the decor, but it's not terrible. Next one. Oh, there we go. Who has, on your bingo, who has stuffed animal heads on the wall? Ostentatious. Oh, you spotted an ostentatious crucifix. Was there a cross in here somewhere, or was it on the other one? Did I miss it? I've probably missed it. I don't know. On the right hand side. Is this the oh, hang on. Previous shot. Where is it? I still can't see. I can't see it. I'll be damned. Is there an ostentatious crucifix? I'm not seeing it. Where is it? Am I not looking right? Am I not looking correctly? I feel like I'm not. You found the house and website. Oh, hey, Lord Bogomol. Of course you did, friend. Top right. Oh yeah, yes. Well, what an excellent spot. Well done. Ostentatious crucifix it is. Yes. Well done. Lord Bogomol, thank you for finding this one. Is it gone down in price or anything, Lord Bogomol? Is it still for sale at 15 million? So this one, I mean, look at this table, flipping heck. The floor's fine. I can't seriously. If I'm eating, I don't particularly want these looking over me. Still for sale. Who'd have thought it at 15 mil? It's still for sale, eh? Good lord. Yeah. Just realised the price. Quite a lot of money, Julie. Yes, c'est un peu cher. Un peu petit cher. How's the house listing going? You're all okay. I'm seeing some people are finding a few things on their bingo cards. First to a line will win some pocket money. I'd comment them about every time I ate a burger. Yeah, I'm eating your mate. The joke that never gets old. I'm with you on that, Pixie. I'd be similar. You know what I mean? I think I'd have a similar sense of humor in that regard. Right, and I do like the. Have you seen how they've used like the horns like for like little flower holder type things? Don't know what to make of that. And then the antler light fitting. Ugh. Right. Okay, let's move on. Wow. Okay. Okay. First of all, this is a good cinema room. Okay, decent. With the Viking chic on the I'm look at this. So, I mean, great. It's a cinema room. I could have done without the cowhide literally coating all the walls. You know, they started at 29 million and they keep reducing. Well, they're going to have to keep reducing because it's not worth 15 either. Yeah, cowhide walls. God, you can smell this room, can't you? Milking the taxidermy style a little there. For those, I don't know if anybody's got it on their bingo card, but I would allow this to be classified as non-standard wall covering. That's one of the entries. I don't know if anybody's got it on their bingo card, but I would consider that non-standard wall covering because it is basically about the skin of about 20 cows lining this place. It's like bloody hell. Milking the taxidermy. Yeah, I mean, good God. I mean, yes, this is full on. This is taxidermy to the extreme. It's 5 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, and only 435 acres of land. That sounds like a lot of land to me, but it's like, we're talking about America here, aren't we? So I guess yeah, it's the weird floor. Yeah, it's the weird wall covering. 100%, it covers that. It covers. If you've got that, you can mark it off on your bingo card. Do you like the raised floor bit and couch back there? Yeah, I mean, that's it. Apart from the cowhide, there's a decent projector here. Hopefully, they've got the sound system to go with it. Cup holders, recliners, and stuff. Nice area to chill. That might be, what I mean? It's a half decent cinema room. You know what I mean? Honestly, this interior design and using all these cowhides. How dairy. Thank you for that. Work it. Appreciate you. Man cave decor? No, definitely not man cave decor. That has a different vibe. I know where you're coming from, and this is why I'll tell you seriously. Thank you all for asking the questions because this is the test run. So yeah, it allows us to kind of like understand how this works and stuff like that. But yeah, man cave to me is kind of like neon signs and beer stuff and what have you, and stand-up arcade machines in the room and all that kind of stuff. This is more pure cinema room in my head. This one, But yes, there are no silly questions. Ask away. I want people to have fun with this. It comes with a full cattle ranch. What? How many cows do you get? This is the cream of the crop. Actually, oh. I will time you out. I swear to God. So help me God, Worku. I shall time you out. You can sit in the void of your own thoughts rather than polluting my chat with your terrible puns. Oh, dear. That suggestion is... I'm going to do... That suggestion is utterly ridiculous. I will hoof you out of here, Worku. I swear to God. Oh, Julia. Honestly, Wiz, I absolutely love your house listings, and I love how you're always evolving this. Just wanted to quickly tell you. God bless you, Julie. Thank you, mate. I appreciate you. Seriously, I do. And it's kind words like that that obviously I I appreciate them. I don't want to, I don't want to kind of just overthink it and over chat about it. Just to know that yeah, that makes it's that kind of kindness that makes my day. It really does. Thank you, mate. I appreciate you. Je t'adore, ma chérie. Je t'adore. Will I be herded out of here? Nah. I'm moving on. House listening streams are my favourite comfy place. It's no you back at you. I'm unoing reversey back at you. We'll let that one through. And what was it giving you? That was a bit harsh. So you get the kind words from Julie Wiz, whereas I just get you absolute. I appreciate you, Worku, in your own particular way. You have a certain quirky charm about you. Right. It's balanced. It's very yin yang, isn't it, Fluff? It is. Yes. Why? Thank you. Yes. Take the compliment, Worku. Thank you. Yes. I thank you. Yes. It was very compliment. It was a good compliment. Yes. I do believe actually that honestly, I do believe there is a stream loot card. Not to look at me doing the cross promotions here. I do believe there is a stream loot card. Get yourself a free one for the very first time, where I will give you a compliment. I think that's one of them. You can craft it as well. So if you're really in the need of a compliment, you can literally get a compliment card, and I'll actually be nice to you, vaguely, sincerely. I shall take that wholeheartedly, and so you should, Worku. I very much enjoy our time here together, and if we do have the opportunity, sooner rather than later, I hope, for us to do, once again, karaoke, then I shall 100% be doing a duet with you, my friend. I feel that we would be able to do something in that regard. However, I will say at this juncture, that Julie Bonheur takes priority ahead of you. I'm sure you will understand that the first duet choice goes to Julie Bonheur, and then I would come to you and say, what would you like now, my friend? Well, wait, we could do something. What am I learning? So, my singing lessons at the moment, I'm doing House of the Rising Sun, which is a really good song, but it's actually a surprisingly hard song to sing. I love the song. It was one of my dad's favourite songs, so it means a lot to me as well. Yeah, it's one of those you need to be keeping on top of your breathing, but also actually be able to sing it. It's quite tricky. But it's an amazing song. Maybe I'll serenade you with that, Worku. I used to play that on guitar when I was taking lessons. It's a lovely tune. There is a house in New Orleans they call the Rising Sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. And God, I know I'm one.
Julie up in her would like a compliment.
Oh, Julie. Do you not get enough compliments already from me? You need more? Oh, dear. Hey, Callum, welcome in. How you doing? Not for what? Who am I doing it for? Who are you nominating? Definitely sing from the diaphragm rather than from the throat, and you'll be able to control your breath more. That's what I remember from attending Stagecoach in my childhood. Oh, yeah, I'm doing a lot of breathing exercises and stuff, yeah, 100%. Lord Bogomol, you are getting... Are you ready? Strap yourself in, Lord Bogomol. You're about to get a compliment. How are you doing, Callum, by the way? Lovely to see you. That's a nice cinema room, but the seats got to be closer for a screen that size. Yeah. I said, yeah. Or make it a bigger screen, We always hate it when they get that wrong. Ooh, thank you for the website link. If anybody wants to check out the website after our house listing, there you go. Or you just want to get some more general information now, thank you again for the detective work. Lord Bogomol, you're about to get a compliment. Are you ready? This is courtesy of the Streamloots card played by Julie Bonheur. I'm going to give you a compliment now. I'm going to compliment you good and hard. Are you ready? I'm just making sure that you're mentally prepared for this. You know? I'm just going to make sure that that you are psychically protected before the compliment is rained down upon your head. I'm ready. She's ready, everybody. I was going to play it for laughs, but I'm not. Because there's a deep sincerity in what I want to say. Is that Lord Bogomol, you have you've how long have you been here in the lounge? I suppose I could check. Because I think this is important for me to. Yes, here we go. Right, you've not. For some reason, it's got your followage wrong, but there we go. But you are, let's say, relatively speaking, one of the younger lounge. Not for, one of the one of the. We've got our lounge members who've been here like for 5 years and 4 years and stuff like that. I think you've been with us for about 18 months now or something like that. But it feels like you've just been like just an absolute stalwart, seminal, indispensable part of our community for much, much longer. It is a genuine, sincere, and unequivocal delight to see your name in chat whenever you arrive. And you invariably arrive within like the first 3 minutes, no matter what you're doing. You have a busy family life, and more often than not, you're here. And you bring to every conversation we have in here just a fantastic presence. You are kind. You obviously listen and pay attention to what everybody's saying in chat, and you react accordingly as well. You are thorough and exacting in that you are amazing with the house listings, as I'm sure, I hope you know that it's hugely appreciated, and like all the background stuff that you do unprompted, because again you make things better. And I suspect in IRL, wherever you go, you make things better. You make a conversation better. You make the vibe in a room better. You probably, because you're quite a practical person, can probably make things better by just fixing a shelf because it needs doing, and you're the sort of person who would step up and do it. I'm extrapolating slightly, but that's the sort of stuff that I've picked up. And I would say with 1,000% certainty, this place would be a darker and dimmer and less interesting place if you were not a lounge member. One of my sincere, and I'll finish, you're getting good money here, by the way. You're getting good money. This isn't even like a rare card, by the way. This is, you can get this one quite cheap, but I'm giving you value for money. But I will say is, where was I? Yes, I 100%, 1,000% hope sincerely at some point in the future we have an opportunity to meet IRL, because not only then could I say a version of this to your face, but you could also then buy me a drink, and I'd very much like that, because I like it when people buy me drinks for free. But I might buy you one back. You never know. How's that? Love you very much, Lord Boggle. I do. Now I'm crying. Oh no. Was it that bad? Oh, bless you, Julie. I hope to, oh God, yeah. Seriously, Lord Boggle, appreciate you. I really do. There you go. That, ladies and gentlemen, was a Streamloot card. Value for money, I reckon. Hardcore Smurf Daddy. Oh my lord. I kind of like that name. I kind of like it. I've got questions, but I kind of like that name. Good evening. Let's play it. Let's play a flat bat on this one. Good evening. I hope you're well, Smurf. I hope you're well. Since I got the car for free, good value indeed. Even the price is right. Exactly. What an absolute bargain. What an absolute bargain. Right, shall we carry on? Shall we carry on? Yeah, the screen needs improvement on this one. We'll move on. Very well, thank you very much. Good. I hope you're having a good. I'm not sure what time zone you're in, so I hope you're having a good afternoon, a good evening, a good morning, depending on where you are, and all that kind of stuff. We are doing mad house listings here, so these are real houses. So anybody who's new here, what you are looking at, this is an actual property that exists. You can buy it. You can literally spend if you've got $15 million. First question, why are you here watching me? But if you do have $15 million, like and subscribe and throw bits my way. Thank you very much. However, if you've got $15 million and you want to live in Oregon, you can buy this place. There is an active house. It's still for sale. And we're just seeing if we want to buy it or not. We'll see how it goes. Also, some of the regulars in the lounge are currently playing house listings bingo as well. What's the bingo aspect of this, if you don't mind asking? So, can somebody? Where's the bloody link? Where's the link? Well, I've lost the bloody link. I should have my own link somewhere. Hang on. There it is. There you go. So if you want to play bingo, and obviously you're a little bit behind the curve because there has been a few rooms already done. Look at Fluff coming in with the excellent ideas. Yes, I should pin it. That's a bloody good idea. Boom. Fluff, you're an incredibly intelligent person. Unpin, manually unpin. There we go. There we go. That should be pinned now. Right. Awesome. Right, there we go. So, right, there we go. If you're out of ads now, yeah, there we go. There's the pin message. If you click on that link, copy that entirety of that text and put it into a new tab, you will generate a bingo card of all the kind of weird and wonderful things we invariably see in these house listings. If you complete a line, you will win some pocket money. If you get full house, you'll win some more pocket money. There's no guarantee that anybody will win because it's entirely down to the house itself, but it's there if you want to play along, basically, you know? And we go from there. First thing in my mind is cow. Yeah. This is the cow room. This is very much the cow room, everybody. Yes, it is. A lot of cows died to furnish this room, Smurf. 100%. Oh dear. But there you go. If you want to play the bingo, there's the link. Yeah, the dead cow head's on the wall in another room. Yeah. Lauren. Oh my lord, Lauren is here. How are you doing, my friend? How's my favourite horse whisperer doing? How's the horse and pony show going? It's all good. Lovely to see you, friend. It's lovely to see you. Says we like it when Lauren's here. She's great. She's funny and interested and a good laugh. Right. That's cool. I feel I'm disadvantaged joining so late. Well, what I'll do, because I'm nice, I'm going to do a very quick whistle-stop tour of the previous. I'm going to go, right, here you go. If you've got a card, what I'm going to do, because I'm nice, here's the starter. Here's the start, and I'm going to go through them, all right? And if you see something, if you're quick, you might see something, but I'm not going to stop, all right? Here you go. So here we go. Things are going. That's about it. Oh my lord, Lauren, we do rate my week on Fridays. If you don't have to, but if you do want to rate your week between 1 and 10, we will commiserate or celebrate with you. You know, seriously, we do like to kind of mutually support people and all that. But yeah, if you want, you can. But if you just want to chill, that's absolutely fine as well. Right. Well, yes, indeed. This is the quick recap. So it was this. This is where we started, right? Thanks for the kind words. It made my week better. I meant every word, Lord Bogwell. You know what I mean? It was absolutely no chore for me to say them either. But yeah, this is for those who want to join. Like, boom, this is what you got. Then you got this with the statue of a cow. Then you got this one with the TV that's way too small with a bit of a weird layout. Yeah, all that kind of going on. Yeah, you got this. Then you got the kitchen. Nice kitchen, actually, really, all things considered. Various antlers and stuff knocking about, but quite a nice kitchen. Then you got the stuffed birds, the ostentatious crucifix, and the stuffed skunk. So that was a bit of a thing to see. The kitchen's nice. Then you got the room. There you go. There's the room with the beheaded stuff, going on. Ginormous fridge, yeah. Then we saw this room, and now we're going to move on to this room. What even is this? This is the room we ran out of ideas room. How many spotlights are in that ceiling, by the way? Oh my God. Yes, it's what's this room for room? Meditation room. Could you I suppose you could sit under the artificial tree and try and meditate, I guess. Might be a bit echoey. Party room? Yes. I mean, any room's a party room if you think about it. You know what I mean? It just needs the right company, a couple of beers, and a relaxed attitude. You know what I mean? But yeah. The cinema room did look. Sorry, just catching with chat there. Smurf, yeah, the previous cinema room did look reasonably clean. This one, I'm not sure about. This room, I like this room. Good for elf frolicking. How many elves do you know, Lauren? Just let's go down this rabbit hole slightly. So, I mean, how do elves frolic? What does an elf need in a frolicking environment? Could they not frolic? Like, I suppose. If this is what they like, the trees though, don't they? Elves love a good tree. Yeah. I think I know where you're going with that. Looks like a bonsai garden. I'm just wondering how much is real and how much is plastic. You know, you could put a bouncy castle in here, Kyle, and that's an excellent shout. Yeah. Elf frolicking room is the best suggestion. It is the front runner so far. Are those in-floor lights under the windows or air vents? They're air vents. They're like, they're either air vents or drainage holes. Make of that what you will. Maybe it's like a dance room. Yeah, maybe they do the line dancing in here. Maybe it's like one of those, they just do, the line dancing, and they do all that together. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's what they do. Flashing floor lights would have made it extra creepy. Would have been a very nice room if they kept the indoor garden. Yeah, it feels like that's what you've hit the nail on the head, Callum. That's what was bothering me, but I couldn't put it into words. It's all around the edges, but it's all a bit half-arsed, isn't it? It needs way more foliage. It needs loads more in here to kind of really, up the walls, on the ceilings, really make it like, if they're going for that feel, they could have done way more. At the moment, it just looks like somebody got bored halfway through, honestly. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yes, of course. An indoor garden in the beautiful countryside of Oregon. That's the thing. They've got this amazing view outside, and they've got to put an indoor garden in. As a fan of Lord of the Ring elves, I believe what is needed for an elf to frolic is a good bonfire and a very large amount of wine. I don't particularly need the bonfire myself, but if wine drinking is a main part, I could do that. I could be an elf. just because of the wine. I mean, as long as it's white wine, I can't do red wine these days. But white wine, I think I could definitely do the elven thing. Then I mean, give me a bottle of decent wine, and I'll frolic for anybody. But the middle is. Oh, you think there'd be a bonfire in the middle, Lauren? Spontaneously decided to do the bingo. I should have paid attention to the recap. Oh dear. If you want to mention which ones you've got, look, Julie, because it's you. Just right. I got what we're gonna do. Because I'm in a very generous mood today. Julie, this is for you. Are you ready to pay attention? I'm not going to stop. All right. Here we go. No, Julie. No, I don't mind. Don't mind. This is going to be very quick. It's absolutely fine. Here we go. I didn't pay attention to how to make the bingo work. There's a pinned message. Click if you copy the text of the pinned message, Lauren. You can generate a card. We'll never get through this. Don't worry. This is remember, this is actually meant to be a test segment. I'm testing the whole bingo thing, so I'm super chill. Honestly, hand on heart, I am super chill with any amount of faffing that we do today, because I want to kind of get everybody's general opinions of it. If you find any new things that you'd like to see as a bingo card entry, we can get them in Discord. So I don't mind. The more the merrier, as it were, at the moment. You know what I mean? So it's all good. Right. So basically, what I'm going to do is a quick recap. So pay attention. I'm going to do a very quick recap. Here's the outdoors. Lovely view. Lots of buildings, cows and grass and trees. Yeah. You have a card. Oh, Lauren, exciting. If you get a line, let me know and you'll win some pocket money. If you get a full house, that's not none of this is guaranteed because it's entirely down to the house itself. But if you get a line, you'll get pocket money. Shout out. If you get a full house, you'll get even more pocket money. But yeah, there we go. So yeah, this is careful there. You know how I am around the mature ladies. Oh, we're cool. All my bingos relate to disco balls and kitchens. Oh, Callum, it's the luck of the draw. I don't know if you're going to see a disco ball in this one. You never know, though. This was the next one, which was here's the driveway. It had a statue of a cow and a car and a cowette, calf. We saw that. Then we went into this room. This is where the TV was too small for the room. Obviously, it's leather chairs aplenty, lots of wood, cowhide stools around here. You know what? That's a bar. It's an unstocked bar, but that's a bar area. I've just realised. That's a bar. Oh, wow. Okay. I'd have to re-watch Meet the Parents, Worko, I think, to understand if it is from Meet the Parents or not. We should add to the bingo room a room that has no function. Yeah, Fluff. Are you in the Discord, Fluff? Are you in the Discord? Or if you're not, there is a thread going on where I'm collating additional entries. This was the kitchen. Again, we're rattling through these very quickly. This had antlers. It had quite a nice kitchen, actually. Decent stuff, all that kind of stuff. That is too nice a bar not to be stocked. Yes, Lauren, it's a bit of a crime, really, isn't it? Bit of a crime. Then we came in here. This was the taxidermy special with the stuffed skunk, various animals like birds. There's a stuffed peacock here. That's quite a thing. And then as you can see, there's a fancy or ostentatious, if you will, crucifix in the corner. If you've got that on your bingo card, there is a big crucifix. We then went in here. Stuffed animal heads on the wall, almost a given with most American houses in this when we do these things. So we got that going on. Nice big place to eat, apparently. Then we went to the cinema room, which is basically 90% cow. Nice enough room. Not sure about the cow aspect, but there you are. Then we got here, and now we're here. Callum is liking this house. Okay. At the end of the game, at the end of the listing, I always like to get people's thoughts as to whether they would buy this as well. We'll ask about that at the end. Wall mural means like a painting, right? Yeah, a wall mural means like an entire wall. You know, like a feature wall where you just have neutral color. A wall mural means like they've covered the entire wall with a painting or a picture or a photograph. You know those kind of things. Yeah, that's what I see. You know, like something like that, big massive design. Welcome to the Discord, Fluff. By the way, I'd stay at this house as a vacation or dude ranch type thing. Yeah, I mean, it would probably work quite well as that. I quite like the window placements here. A subtle mezzanine would be nice there for the top ones. Yeah, exactly. You know what? It would lend itself to a mezzanine, and they haven't got it. That's a shame. You know? Right. Yeah, like Ringo in Liverpool. Yeah, I think I know what you mean. Yeah. Right. Here we go. Next picture. Boom. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. If you have got extreme taxidermy on your card, welcome in. If you have a photoshopped fireplace, so with like where they photoshop the fire in, well done. You've got that. I'm afraid we don't have one for mountain lions or whatever the heck that is, but there we go. There's a lot of dead things in this room. The marking on my bingo card is broken. No. Oh, that's it. What's wrong with? Oh dear, Lauren, keep it. Don't worry, keep an eye. If we can still mark it, we will. Oh, you fixed it. Oh, thank God. Good. Yeah, the fire itself exists, as in like the fireplace itself exists. The fire, for some reason, they just They very rarely turn them on for real, so they've more than likely photoshopped that on. So they always do it. It's mad. I retract all my previous statements. Hey, I had it open twice and it was upset. That would upset it. Can I weird mannequins? No, weird mannequins are like human or humanoid. Julie, I'm afraid this is extreme taxidermy. This is basically an entire animal has basically had its innards ripped out, replaced with straw and wire, and then for some god awful reason placed in a room. Is what's going on here. I love how the next room is presented as a cave. Oh, yeah. Unnecessary archway. Maybe that needs to be an entry. I feel like I should be able to cross the taxidermy twice. God, this is so disturbing. It is not good. Not good, you know. Right. Okay. Shall we move on to another room? I feel like that taxidermy obsession is definitely overcompensation. There's something going on in the Reds, but I don't know. I love a good archway. Yeah, I mean, again, that's very, Lauren, I love myself. I love Lord of the Rings myself. All right. So I think I see. I get your thinking. Lord of the Rings. They love an archway. The elves again. It's the bloody elves again, isn't it? You go like to one of their cities, right? Can't move for archways. They love a good archway, and I quite like, you know what I mean. And that stuck with me. That's a nice archway. That piece of footage on the right looks like it's photoshopped in. Looks like it's floating. Oh, I think it's a weird angle, yeah, because that's like the edge of a table, and then that's sort of like a chair there. I think it's the way it's been. I hear you, but I think it's the way it's just been photographed. Though that might be a good entry to have. Obvious Photoshop, furniture Photoshop. We've had that before. I need to add that as an entry. Yeah, who doesn't love a good archway? A TV in the middle of that would be pretty cool. Yes, Callum. Yeah, exactly. I could watch me shows next to me mountain goat. It'd be quite nice, I feel taxidermy is a rich person's way of plushie collection. They should just go like and get some Labubu's. Fewer things would die, Oh my God. Right, moving on. If you've got streamer set up, I'll allow it. On your bingo, if you've got streamer set up, I will allow it. But it's a bit of a weird room. It's an office sort of, I think, but I don't like the colour. Kitchen counters in an office. It's sort of an office. It's weird, isn't it? It's it's like a kitchen that is now an office. It's been sort of repurposed, but I'm not seeing like a sink or anything. I don't know. It's a bit of a confusing room all around this, actually. But I mean, yeah, but it would. I mean, if you're going to stream from here, it wouldn't be too bad. I don't think. Do they do cooking or baking streams or something? If only they had a sink and an oven in here. It's weird, this room. Yeah, kitchen counters. Yeah, worst office setup ever. Yeah, no, you're not a fan of this one, are you? I think all of you are not a fan of this. The room of many cupboards. That could be a really crap Harry Potter knockoff, couldn't it? Harry Potter and the room of many cupboards. Oh dear. Yeah, it's like a really bad crafting room. It's weird. It's like it's not one thing. It's being used for several things, but it's not lent into one particular theme. It's very odd. It's growing on me. Storage is good. Oh, you love a good cupboard. You love a bit of storage. That's true. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. That LG television is grotesque. Maybe they do. Is this where they do the taxidermy, gangster? All right. There's so much counter space desk type service, but you couldn't actually pull a chair up under them, so it's only usable to store junk on top. Yeah, that's true. There's no under bit, is there? Yeah. This says honourable feng shui. Fair. Tell you what, let's move out of this room and into a bedroom, which is can somebody? Oh, we need to add as a Discord entry 4-poster bed. Can we add? We need to add that 4-poster bed. Completely unnecessary. It's a 4-poster bed, and they haven't got any curtains on it. So it's like, what's going on here? Yeah, it was. That is the perfect number of pillows. Lauren loves a good pillow. I mean, I too. To be fair, that is literally one of my, like exclamation mark advice, yeah, and all that kind of stuff, where you can get yourself a bit of advice and all that kind of stuff, which we've always done. One of them is always about invest in a good pillow. I think that's actually one of the ones on the business cards, actually. But yeah, so yeah, I like the fact that they have a glorious selection of pillows, 100%. I'm having floor to ceiling mirror for this one. Yeah, I would call that. Yeah, I'll let you have that. No. Yes, no, yes. Why am I prevaricating on this one? No, you can have it. No, gangster, you can have it. I'm going to let you have it. That telly is tiny. Yes, again, we definitely need a new entry, if we haven't already put it, about television too small for the room it's in. Yeah. It's just like but it's tight. That's tiny. That we've got a viewing chair again. So many televisions too small for the space. They do that a lot, don't they? It's a lot of. I mean, again, they've got curtains. I'm giving them points for curtains. I really love the walls, doors, and ceiling. Yeah, I mean, again, if you like the wood effect, it's actually really, it's quite, it's very warm. It's very pleasant. But yeah, there's a lot of space. The 4 posters are a bit weird. Don't know why you need them. Right, let me have a look. Okay, I can see people are marking their bingo cards. There's some progression going on nicely here. Okay, welcome to the bathroom, where if you're looking in this mirror, you'll be observed by I don't know what that is, some sort of deer or something. I don't know, an antelope or something will observe you while you're there. The bath's nice, actually. The bath is nice. Yes. Can we have photo? another entry we need to add to the list. Photoshopped scenery. I know they have a view, but that looks like they've photoshopped a nicer sunny day in rather than whatever was happening on the day. That feels a bit off. Can I class that as a bathroom chair? Yes, you can, actually, Lauren. I think you can. It is for sitting and for, yeah, that's a bathroom chair. Unnecessarily weird sink to list. Yes, I'm happy with that. Yeah, we can definitely have that. I know I like to be in a nest of pillows, but that was overkill. Is that a photoshopped ball of yarn? Photoshop ball of what in here? Or the previous one? Oh, there. Oh no, I think that exists. It's just but it's unnecessary, whatever the heck it is. Yeah, you like that sink, yeah. It's I mean it does the job. It is though a weird design. It just sits there. It's fair enough. I like the little clock though. I like the clock. Oh, oh yes, and we got little candelabra light. Oh, can we add to the list if anybody's on top of this? Can we have candelabra light fitting? Can we have candelabra light fitting? That'd be a great one to add. I only need low height indoor fencing for bingo. Oh, Fluff's on the edge. Oh, Fluff sweated. To coin a northern phrase, a northern England phrase here. I guess Lauren, you're northern, aren't you? Apologies if you're not. Have I just grossly offended you? I have it in my head you're northern. Yeah, you're at least in the vicinity, aren't you? Any other northerners in chat? Who else is northern? Anyway, any other northerners here? Lauren is a southern softie for sure. Oh, she's southern softie. Worku. I can't remember. Yeah, I'm very northern. Good. I knew you were northern. I just couldn't remember how northern. You know, don't dox yourself, by the way, mate. You know, don't do anything daft like that. But you're obviously, you know, you're proper. I knew, you know, you put gravy on your chips, yeah? You put gravy on your chips. Yeah. Northern Germany. Yeah. All right then. To coin a northern phrase, Fluff is sweating on a square. She's on the bingo, right? She's sweating. Like, if it was like regular bingo, we'd say I'm sweating. Oh, I'm sweating on number 55 here. I'm sweating on 55. What we got here is Fluff. She's sweating. she's sweating on the low height indoor fencing. Oh my lord! Anything on the English border is south to me. Fair. Or on a weight is what they say in Bristol. Yeah. The Tisms finds gravy uncomfortable. Oh, okay. No, I hear you. No, honestly, honestly, 100% I hear you because Daddy Wisdom Daughter Lauren is neurospicy, so I know absolutely about food textures and what will and won't fly on a menu. If you see what I mean. So yeah, no, I hear you. Fair dues. When am I? I am, but I haven't lived up north since 2015. What you do, Worky? Get thyself up M6. Yeah, get round M60, down M62 perhaps. Get yourself up north. Come get yourself some gravied chips, you know. Right. Okay, next room. Oh, massive shower. Oh God, this is a shower for about 3 people. What the bloody hell? You could actually. Do you think they wash their cows in here? Is this a cow shower? I'm thinking this is where they wash the cows. Actually, I think they come in, you know, coming in there, Daisy. You're looking a bit dirty. Right, don't worry. Do you want? I'll just let me just make sure it's warm first. You know. Imagine the water wastage. Oh yeah, this is not an eco-friendly shower, is it? That would be the best shower of your life, right there. Imagine cleaning that once a week. Yeah, I could say that is. I'm pretty certain the people who own this place they have a whole team of people who make that their problem, not that. You know, this is more than a couple of showers. Seriously, yeah, this is where the cow goes. And then you move into this room, which is, this is a bit of a change. Not to gender stereotype, but I feel like this was decorated with a daughter in mind. Just, I mean, it's a bit of a cliche, but that's the vibe I think they've gone for. Why does this massive shower not have a bench? Asking for a friend. Julie, I hear you. I hear you, friend. I hear you. This room, yeah, this is the ladies' room, yeah. Doesn't look like it's the same house. It doesn't, does it? It's complete change. Television too small for the room. They just, all the tellies are tiny. Such an odd light fixture. Yeah. Is that even going to diffuse the light? Because that's a bare bulb with a bit of wire around it. I don't like that at all. I don't like that. No, that's rubbish. I don't like that. Wish the rooms had more carpets. Yeah. Twitch did not like me saying the bed is short. What an odd thing for Twitch to get upset about. Feels very uncozy. Yeah, they are. Yeah, exactly. Those the wood is quite warm in the colour, but I know what you mean without the carpets. I wonder if that's a Finland thing, not to like stereotype an entire country, but I guess there's obviously a joy of warmth in a country that gets very cold indeed, I suspect. Maybe we have two sets of bingo cards, one for over-the-top homes and one for homes that are more well-worn and/or clutter. It's an idea. I could set up two sets actually. Again, this is all Lord Bogmel. This is 100% a test, as you know, and so any suggestions like this are great. Yeah, anything like that, have a think, and we'll talk about it in Discord. And I appreciate you for coming up with the suggestions. I really do. My knees would be at the end of that. Is it a little? Is it? Yeah, it is a little bit short, isn't it? Are you sure it's not one of those ranches with ladies? A bawdy house. You know? They could have underfloor radiant heating. True. That, yeah, maybe. Fair point. Oh dear. Oh, I no. It's because there's nothing on the walls, which makes it very. I mean, this is completely unnecessary. What on earth's going on with this? This chandelier, not even a chandelier, just this fixture here, is. Ugh. The dead tree made me laugh. I'm assuming it's meant to be for coats and things, but it's awful. So sad in the corner. I know. Tiny TV again. The light is in a very odd place. Yeah. It is asymmetrical. I don't know about you, Lauren, but that's making me twitch. That it's like I don't like the placement of that at all. Oh yes, if anybody's got asymmetrical light fittings as one of their one of their things to tick off, that is absolutely considered asymmetrical light fittings. You're loving the coat rack, yeah. It's just there. It's not by itself. So lonely, so lonely. Here I am by myself. You know. Yellow with the brown wood isn't quite right. Yeah, it's slightly off, isn't it? It feels very much like they don't currently live in this house, and that is why so much is empty. Welcome in, Arda. Welcome in. Welcome into the lounge. As you can see, we're doing Madhouse listings, and we're just kind of going through this place this place in Butte, Oregon, Powell Butte in Oregon for $15 million, and we're deciding if we want to buy it or not. I'm not saying we have the money, but we're just deciding theoretically if we would or not. I hope you're having a good day, a good evening, all that kind of thing. Welcome in. That's a Sims build where you forgot to move the light after. Yeah, it's like, yeah, you need to go back and correct it later. There's no door to that bathroom. That gives me the ick. Yeah, that is it. Yeah, no, oh, no, that'd be annoying. Yeah. Especially if, like, you were a couple in this room, right? And one of you went in the middle of the night and it was dark. You'd probably want to turn a light on to see what you're doing, you know what I mean? And then you're going to that is actually then just going to blast your partner with a shaft of brilliant light, you know? So you're both awake now, you know what I I am all right. Thank you so much for asking, Arda. I hope you're having a good day, a good evening. I'm not sure. Apologies, I don't know what time zone you're in, but yeah, welcome into the lounge. Just very quickly for your benefit, this is the lounge. When you join and follow, you get a comfy chair here in the lounge. There's a well-stocked bar with alcoholic and non-alcoholic drinks in the back. And yeah, welcome in. That's the bottom one. Probably opens to the inside. Yeah, I sincerely hope there is a door on it. I feel like I would have to be paid to live in this house. Oh my lord. It's been on sale. Yeah, this house has been on sale. Yeah, Lord Bogomol did the detective work. This house has been on sale for 5 years. 5 years. Is there a tree in the room? Arda, we're not sure. It's like it's meant to be a coat rack, we think. But it looks like it's been made out of a dead tree. Yeah. Yeah, the sleeping partner wakes up shouting about aliens. Oh, we do get a view. Oh, what's going on here? Gosh, this keeps on going. So right, another fancy sink. Some sort of antler thing going on with a light fitting in it, which is just weird. A bit more, of course. There's more cowhide. I liked the checkered floor. American houses are so big. Yeah, this one is particularly large. Especially, it's an expensive house as well in a part of America where there's a lot of land. So yeah, this one is massive, Arda. Not sure about that. TMI, we pee in the dark at night. We have a night light in the bathroom. Oh, so you'd keep the lights off. Oh, I see. Got you. Hang on, I need to put the chickens away. Let me know if there's a Roman statue. You know when they say, right, there are sentences that have never been said before in the history of humanity. You know, from the very first words that came out of our mouths as we evolved from the cavemen. You know, ugh need food. You know, mammoth, tasty. And then they went on, you know, and all this kind of stuff. And we've said everything, and you always feel surely we have hit everything that could possibly be said. And then Lauren, God bless her, from the bottom of my heart, God bless her, comes with a sentence I guarantee has never been said before until today. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to repeat it for you. Hang on, I need to go put the chickens away. Let me know if there's a Roman statue. You literally heard it here first. Bonsoir, Bart. Comment ça va? Well, oh yeah, I am on later than normal, aren't I? Yeah, we need to finish soon, but yeah, I hope you're well. Julie, that you will get a bounty for the clip. Thank you. I appreciate you. Are you living in the UK? I am, Arda. I'm in northwest England to be more exact about it. How about yourself, Arda? Which if you don't mind me asking, which country are you currently in at this point of asking? Whereabouts are you? Boom. Oh gosh, right. I'm not a fan of this room. Not a fan of this room. It's compared to everywhere else we've seen. It's quite. I mean, it's fine, but it's very. It's almost austere. Yeah, and even the sinks keep getting smaller. Do you think there was some sort of like reason? Black and teal. I mean, I've seen worse. What's going on with that sink layout? It's asymmetrical. Tiny. I mean, I guess it's so you can put something down on that surface, but why would you? The whole point of being in here is to wash your hands, so you want that front and center, don't you? You know. Even hand washing is going to result in splashes everywhere. Exactly. Yeah. It is. It's just like it's facing the wrong way and everything. What a strange design. You know. What a strange design. I don't like it. Right. All right, the utility room. I mean, I quite like the colour of the washers and dryers, honestly. But again, I mean, yeah, fine. Lots of storage, loads of storage. You know, yeah. Loads. If you need a cupboard, they've got you sorted. They got you sorted. You know, it is a very nice laundry room. Yeah, it is. You'd expect it for $15 million, of course, but I'm glad that it is done. You know, somehow every room in this house gives kitchen vibes. I love it, Fluff. I love it. I think we're running out of things. Right? Is it still? It's Bart. It is. Lord Bogomol did the detective work. It's been on sale for 5 years, and they have reduced the price by at least 10 million. I think they've really slashed the price. It's still ridiculously expensive, but yeah, you can still buy it. You can still buy it, which is mad, absolutely mad. Right. From 29. My God, it's almost half price from when it originally went on. Right, I think we are running out of rooms. I think. Let me just double check. Actually, sorry, I'm just going to do this off screen because I just need to check the timings so you can't see them. Okay, there's a few. We're going to have to speed up a little. We're going to have to speed. So right, strap in because we're going to have to speed up a little. Right, here we go. Boom. There you go. So this is I don't know if we have this as a square yet. Can we have artificial sky? Can somebody make a note in Discord? Artificial sky feature Julie, this is a wall mural. You can have this one. Can you see how they've actually kind of got the entire floor has been like walls have been painted? That's wall mural. But yeah, artificial sky needs to be one as well. But yeah, what an interesting feature this is. I wonder if they have real animals in here then. Good God, I wonder if they have real animals. Yeah, a little Africa in the house. It's mad. Mad house listings. It is mad. Is that low height indoor fencing? It is. It is. I will allow it. That is low height indoor fencing. If you went up there, you would legitimately be in fear of your life because you're going to be falling over that. That is not nearly high enough. Bingo for Fluff. Oh my God. Bingo got a line. Bingo got a line. Let's see what you had. Let me have a look at your let me have a look at this. So you had streaming room setup, the fencing, shower with a bench. No, we've not had shower with a bench. We've not had shower with a bench. We've had a big shower, but there wasn't a bench in it. No. Denied. Denied. And what's the other one? Oh dear. Cheating. Be nice. Be nice. Come on. What we didn't like the bathtub one? No. Sorry. All right. Okay. The quality control here is we have one for there's a chair. You can have a chair. You can have a chair in the bathroom, which you got, but is not. But it's its own one. A shower with a bench is a shower that literally has a bench in, like a place to sit down in the shower, Fluff. Mad, I know, but they have these as well. What have you? But you're so close. You're so close. My God, Fluff. Oh dear. You're oh God. I feel for you because you're so close, my friend. How is that tree inside? It's magic. Welcome in Yorkshire. Oh dear. Everybody be nice to Fluff. I know we're teasing. Fluff, I hope you know we're teasing you, by the way. Yeah. Semi-seriously, Fluff, I know people are teasing you. Don't feel bad, okay? Don't feel bad. People are joshing with you, all right? Right. Yeah, here we go. Next one. Boom. Okay. This is just bizarre. What is even this about? Yeah, yeah, Wimpy Joshi. Yeah, exactly. I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure that that Fluff knows. You know what I mean? I'm sure she does, but just in case. Bench of contemplation. That'd be amazing, wouldn't it? Right. Who else is anybody else? Is anybody else waiting on? I can see that somebody is waiting on stuff. Oh, somebody's waiting on multiple kitchens. We've seen. I will allow it that I think we've seen. Have we seen one or two kitchens? I think we've. I'm going to say I'm pretty certain we've seen something that resembled another little mini kitchen. So that's probably two so far. Or was it one? Maybe it's 1.5. Oh, I don't know. Let's cross that bridge if we get there. Yeah, this is it's like a museum piece, but it's weird. There was another room with a big sink. Ah, that's what we got. Yeah, okay. All right. Okay. Oh, look at that. All right, there's a pool. There's a garden. God, there's a lot of effort to keep this clean and neat and tidy. Yeah, only one proper kitchen. All right. Looks like the Sahara room in a crappy local museum, yeah. With the meandering path, yeah. With a little bit of text against something, yeah. Right, here's the outdoor pool, everybody. Oh, there's a hot tub. If anybody's got a hot tub, I will allow it. That's the hot tub or jacuzzi right there. That can be indoor or outdoor, that one, if you've got it. Is that a massive garage? No, there is a garage, but I don't think that's been. No, I don't think I've seen a proper garage yet. Steps up to a bath. That's a pool. No. Oh dear. Then we get the. Oh, this is where you keep your cows. This is the cow area. This is the cow house. A barn can be a massive garage. God bless you. Look at this. There we go. This is the cow house, right? Or is it the horsey house? Is this the cow house or a horsey house? Why does that look like a church? It does have that air of it, doesn't it? I wonder, yeah. I'm not sure. I think it might be. I'm not sure if it's horses or cows. Oh, it might be horses. Could be goats. Could be. I don't know. That's it. I don't know. That's it. I think it. Oh, they're big. These are big gates. I feel like this. Is this where they keep cows, or is it an actual horse thing? I don't know. Where's Lauren's busy with her chickens? If Lauren was around, she'd be able to tell us because she knows all about horses. She has a horse. Those look like bridles, but can't you put a bridle on a cow? I am a city boy. I am asking questions that are genuine because I've literally no idea. You know what I mean? It's like you use a halter for a cow. You think, all right, so we think this might be horses. All right. Nobody puts cows in separate stalls, do they not? Bridle for rising. Okay, so we're thinking this is the horsey house. Right. Horsey house. Okay, this is for horses, everybody, right? This is the cow house. This is the cow house, isn't it? Look, this is the cow house. Nobody puts baby in the corner. Oh, my Lord. This is the cow house. Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, I can show you a better one for this. Look. Wow. I saw stables. Yes. There was the whole. We saw Lauren. I'll go back briefly. Horsey house. Look, horsey house. Yeah. Boom. And then we went to the cow house, and then there's a lot of dirt. Look, you could drive in here. True. Yeah. Indoor arena, my love. What's an indoor arena? Is this a horsey house thing again? Is this where horses go? I thought this might be the cow where you put cows. No, it's where you put around. Oh, you put horses in here. Lauren, have you got one of these? Lauren, you got one of these? Oh, it's an arena, right? All right, so it's an indoor arena for riding, but you don't get wet. You could do some road. Yeah, you could put a bull in here for some rodeo riding, couldn't you? You know what I mean? Or one of those bucking broncos. Look at that. I'm not anti-horse, but if I owned that, I'd be getting it bulldozed for non-horse activities. No, the one where my horse is outside where you do get wet. You see, Lauren, you need one of these. If you've got 15 mil, you can have this. Ooh, look. Oh, wow. The horsey area, right? The horse arena has its own little drinking area. Look at this. So you can look at horses, apparently, with a beer. The entertainment area. Yes, the horse observation bar. I mean, yeah, if you like this kind of stuff, it's not terrible, is it? It's all right. It's all right, isn't it? I think they might actually do rodeos there. Interesting. Yes. Oh, we've got an American flag being held in. Well, I don't know what's going on here. What's going on here? I couldn't tell you. This is a weird statue. If you've got weird statue or just like statue greater than 6 foot non-Roman as on your bingo, you can have it. I won't bulldoze it. I'll just hang out up here. Fair. The heaters are a nice touch. Yeah, exactly, because it'll be unheated, this place, won't it? You know, so having that is a good idea. Look at that. So then you got this going on. Surely those patio heaters aren't safe for indoor use. Well, it's America, it's land of the free. You know, they'll have a go, Yorkshire. I already got that for the cow statue. Fair. A Native American riding a horse downhill. Very nice. Is it Davy Crockett? I don't know if it's Davy Crockett. No, it's not Davy Crockett. He had a different type of hat, didn't he? I think he did anyway. Wow, paddock. Are these paddocks? What's this? What's going on here? No, this is for cows. This is for cow washing. This is where you wash your cows. Yeah? Is this where you wash it? Somebody help me out. Who's from the country here? Could anybody help me out? What's this? Horse walker. Electric circle. You put horses in to walk them. What? Oh my God. Lauren, you must teach me your ways. Seriously, I have no idea about any of this, and I'm fascinated. Teach me why. Lauren, my northern friend. That was the last page. This is a shoot. Oh, what was this? Where's the horse walker? Oh, so that's the horse walker. Oh my God. So that's a fancy horse walker. Seriously, I wouldn't know. Oh, right. What's the shoot for? Is this like a water park for horses? Are they allowed to go on here? And then they go on a little shoot and it goes, wee! And then the horses are dead happy. I grew up to the shoot to handle. Right. So right. Jessica knows. All right then, yeah. Seriously, Lauren, you know, you're gonna have to. We're gonna have to catch up at some point, right? You know, it could be a coffee, it could be margaritas, it could be your choice, whatever. But I need somebody to kind of like teach me what the heck's going on with this kind of nonsense, so I'm better equipped for the next house listing. All right, DM me. Right. Right. So there's something going on with animals. Right. Next one, because I'm running out of time. We're almost done, actually. Oh my God, what's this? Artificial islands in the middle of a lake. Oh, can somebody add artificial lake to the list, please? If anybody's in Discord, to the list, can you add artificial lake? That's definitely one. Artificial pond stroke lake. It can either be artificial pond or lake, one or the other. So yeah, some sort of watering hole. I'd kill for that much land. Don't think I'd do anything with it. Just sit and enjoy it. Yeah, just have a single chair, Callum, that you just put in the middle. Yeah, and you just sit down in the middle, right, with maybe a little table next to you. you know, with a bottle of beer on it, and that's it. Just sit there, you know. I mean, it's a. I mean, is this where the cows come? Is this where the cows go to get a drink? Again, I don't know anything about this kind of stuff. More pond than a lake. Is this maybe there's fish in it then? Maybe it feels like this is an artificially stocked lake or pond, because this feels like a fishing spot. You see what I mean? I think you can go into the middle here and you can go fishing. Yeah, fishing, so like mini lake, a pondette or something, you know. Right. This is the last picture. My God, how much? Look at this. How much water is being used to keep this place like green and irrigated? Good God. Could be, but if cows are anything like horses, they would find a way to get stuck in there. Nice. I love it. Pasture sprinklers. Blimey. Good God, how much water does this place use? You know what I mean? It's like, good God. But that's it, I'm afraid. And I feel that nobody quite got a line. I feel people were so close. I feel that people were so close, but I'm afraid there was no line. Oh, you were so close, some of you. Look at that. Roman statue. I would have thought that it's just a shame. Roman statue. There was no lock of the drawer here. Fluff, once again, you were so close, mate. You were so close. Oh my God. Hang on. Hang on. I'm trying to read this one, eh? Let me have a look at this one. Somebody's got, yeah, there were no steps up to the bath shower toilet. Yeah, somebody was just missing on that one. Otherwise, that would have been good. Good to go. So close. So after all that, nobody wins. However, what it has shown me though is that 4x4 is the optimal. We could do 4 corners and yeah, next time we'll do stuff like 4 corners as a win as well and all that kind of stuff. But I think 4x4 is definitely the size of the bingo card to do. I might have ticked that one just now. God bless you, kind-hearted gangster. Trying it on. I love it. But yes, there you go. Right, the final thing we always do with these things. Consensus. $15 million. If you had the money, so if money was no object, this was Powell Butte, Oregon. Would you buy this place? Yes, definitely. Yes, with caveats. No, with caveat. Yeah, no with caveats, so you could be convinced otherwise. Definite no. Or completely undecided. Not even, yeah, no. Kind-hearted gangsters not going for it. Not a no. Nope. Definite nope from Fluff a Feather. Jessica's on the consider it. There are no but would think about it. Maybe there's stuff that could be done to kind of turn the head, you know? I'm kind of curious about where Lauren sits on this. Not to kind of like drag you. Oh, there you are. I would. The house means nothing to me, but I want that arena. Yes, I did think that Lauren would be a yes. Because I know you're a big horsey person, you know? So Lauren's a yes. Yeah, I mean, again, they just live in the arena area, yeah, with their horses. But, you know, that's fine. No, but maybe if I also had money to change everything. So, yeah, it's not like with caveats, but probably no. Imagine the maintenance. Yeah, you'd have to have a team of people looking after it for you. Haven't seen enough, so truly undecided. Pixie, at a different time in my life, yes. But at this stage in my life, I don't want or need anything that large. Fair enough. Fair enough. Pixie, you're 23. Well, in my mind, you're 23. The landscape is beautiful. Yeah, certainly. That's good. It's a really good, yes, it's a beautiful location. Certainly. Definitely a beautiful location. There you go. So, you know, actually, I think I can do something. Let me just see. Let me just check. Will this work? There you go. Everybody got 500 pocket money. Everybody in chat right now, you've just been given 500 pocket money. For participating, lurking, Just generally making this a very fun stream. You know, the time has flown by, and I kind of needed this today. You know, like I say, it's been a weird day. Not to finish on a down note, but it's been a bit of a weird day. So this has definitely been good. I always pronounce my internet age as 72. Which isn't true, but how I feel. Oh, God bless you, because you know. No, you are the age. The always, you know, people say, "Oh, age is just a state of mind." And it says, "Yeah." Tell me to that when I get up in the morning, you know, or whenever I get up off a settee, you know. So that's not pocket money; it's a deposit. It is. There you go. Start saving. I do hope. Yeah, I do feel like the bingo was good fun. I mean, I enjoyed playing along with you as the adjudicator, as it were. We will do bingo again, 100%. I will add, what I need to do with it is take all today's suggestions, add them to the list, and, you know, and we can regenerate new cards and all that kind of stuff. And we'll see how it goes, you know. At night, I feel like 30. In the morning, I feel like 82. Yeah. I have some days like that, you know. But yeah, I know a streamer uses really good built-in bingo. Find out what she uses. Thanks, Gangster. Appreciate you. The one I found, this online one, is really good. You know, in terms of it was dead easy to set up and what have you, and it gives you a nice, easy URL and all that. But yeah, if there's other stuff out there, always interested to hear about it. Right, do hang around for the raid outs, if you'd be so kind, because I'm going to take you somewhere nice. I need to go here. Let me just see who's live. And I also need to change scene to... thank you everybody who uses the Stream Loot cards. I appreciate you. I really, really do. Much appreciated. If you use the stickers, appreciate you for that. I really do. Thank you everybody who uses TangioBot as well, which is lurking around as well. The pocket money will be used for a grand raffle at some point before the end of the year. So the more you've got, the more tickets you'll be able to buy, all that kind of good stuff. New lounge members it was Arla and Hope Design Pro today. Shav with the resub, CJ, Darth was around before, so two of my lovely mods were around, and that lovely raid from Tree as well. Appreciate you. Right, let me just choose your raid target. You earn a bonus. So you get a little bit more pocket money for coming out on the raid. You know, it's an easy win. You get to go see somebody good, and you get yourself some more pocket money. Now I'm just seeing who's live. There's a few people on, actually. You know what? It's Friday. Casper's on. We're doing it for the memes. We're going to go see Casper. It's all. I'm not saying I'm beholden to this tradition, but more often than not, when Casper is on a Friday, I do tend to raid her. So that's what we're going to do today. Queen Casper, fabulous streamer. Just she's friendly. She's northern from Yorkshire. Again, I think most of you here will know her already. If you don't, then you're in for a treat. She's just wonderful. She's such a what's the word? Kind and joyful human being, and she is absolutely worth checking out. So yes, do let her know that Daddy said. Yes, do let her know that Daddy said essential. We're going to go see her. She's playing Ori and Will of the Wisps. So which is a great game. So she's making her way through that. But for now, I've kind of got to go raid and run. But I will be back on Twitch later. But for now, everybody, I appreciate you all. I will go do something else. But I will be on back tomorrow, more than likely. So for now, I love you all. Take care. Good night.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.